What's the topic tonight?
I got some clips to play. And, we can talk about this one of them shows. We can talk about whatever you feel like talking about. Pseudo Killer can talk about the hell they want to talk
about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's what we're doing. Let the people come on into the building. Let me see if I can edit this and throw that thumbnail in there. All right. Yes. Made for kids. No. What you been up to though, Malcolm? Besides, I know you've been working at school.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to, Memphis in the news every week for something different, man. Right now, Ja Morant acting a damn fool.
I mean, God damn, Ja.
Ja Morant, man. Then we had some Shelby County sheriff deputies, man, and killed the cat in jail.
What?
Every week, man. Got a mayoral race coming up this year.
He said kill somebody in jail.
Call the cat, man.
Man, why would they do that though?
The dude, I definitely can't just, wouldn't dare try to justify the murder, but the guy, he pulled a couple of moves. He came out of the jail cell, man, swinging, spraying chemicals. Man, had them officers. They showed the live video feed, and I got a glimpse of it one good time. So I'm still kind of limited on my knowledge about it, but
okay.
it was it's
okay.
Good, man.
Okay. Oh man.
Peace, God Killer, looking well official with a microphone and the headset.
Hey, I was trying to keep up with you. You got some spectacular hidden mic shit going on. I don't know how you do what you do, bro. Like that free mic must be got something to do with the Caribbean water, see-through blue, beautiful ocean or something, yo. Man, I had to catch up to you though, Cedric. I had to.
Daddy, what it do, my guy?
What it do?
Yeah.
Man, yeah. God, I gotta appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
I was wilding out when you was having that conversation with those ladies on Sarnetta. Gotta appreciate you. I'm learning decorum. I'm learning to keep my cool.
Yeah, so we trust me. One of them, she deserved to get the full blunt of the God killer, and she got it. That's what you gotta understand, because we just talking, right? So yeah, Christina deserved it. She deserved to get shot up. She did. She earned it. Yeah, her elegance and grace, and her use of terminology and the misuse of feminine.
Yeah,
she was poking the grizzly.
So projection at its finest.
Yeah. So I had to go ahead and
ignorance,
head off. Mm-hmm.
Her ignorance, he's projecting. She can't answer a question. Then she starts with the ad hominem. Damn, is that how you argue your points?
Yeah, but she do it good, yo. She's top notch with the foolery. She's good at that. I had to realize that. She's definitely, you gotta go ahead and beat her up. She's up for it. She's up for it. You ever had a girlfriend, yo, that had some good hands, yo?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I done had a couple of them with some good goddamn hands. And you be slap boxing. Now, if you go in there playing, you're gonna get slapped the hell up.
Yep.
You're gonna get slapped anyway when you dead serious.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Story time, yo.
Go and swing it.
Man, listen, story time, man. I had this girlfriend, man, when I was younger, man. Light skin, thin, had to reach on her, model type, and had a mean ass left, yo. She was from Cherry Hill. You feel me? Anybody know anything about Baltimore, Maryland, they know about Cherry Hill, right? And man, look, so we like to play slap box. So I'm playing with her. I'm playing, man. I'm playing. So she, pow, my head go back. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that was luck. That was luck. I'm keeping the hands down low. I'm talking. I say that was luck. It's luck. Pow. I was like, oh shit. Yo, I had to keep that. They see made me put that motherfucking left all the way up, yo, and tuck.
My sister,
Hey.
I got two younger sisters, and the
Man.
oldest of the two younger sisters, now she owns her own beauty store. So she's 100% feminine, but she was raised by three brothers that are martial artists. You're not going there.
Oh man, come on, man. Listen. Look, man, some people you can't play with, man. And Christine is one of them. If you play with her, she's gonna get you and talk trash while she get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. So you just gotta go ahead and beat her up. Make her earn it. Cause she throwing, she's swinging. Yeah, so just beat up. is what it is. It absolutely is what it is, man. But yeah, we're gonna let the people come in the building, man, see where they at. We're gonna start the show, get these clips together. Let me share the show on social media. Yeah, we right here though. How your week been? How the bros week been going?
Yeah, my week's been good. I'm getting ready to get back on stage after a long time. We're starting a new production, and it's right on time because it's within the vein of all the discussions that are happening right now. It's the retelling of one of the female revolts. One of the main characters on this island that was a female that she just wouldn't lay down, and her legacy. We're going to put her legacy on stage, and I'm playing an African that came over post the slave trade. So after the slave trade was made illegal, and what you're seeing is that the second and third generation of slaves, the disconnect is already there with the motherland. So now I'm becoming that bridge back to the third and second generation Africans who were actually born in the Caribbean, and by means of colonialism, there's a disconnect. So and I play an African that comes over and tells the story of the transatlantic slave trade to the second and third generation enslaved people who don't know the story. So it's kind of dynamic.
Okay. So when you start shooting?
No, stage. I love the stage. I love the stage.
Oh, it's on the stage. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So okay.
yeah. I love this. I did a couple of movies. One of them actually won the Black Hollywood Film Festival, but I like the stage. I prefer the stage.
Okay. Yeah, don't go in there and mess it up though, man. Don't go in there.
Yeah. The stage is where the real work is. You know that. 200 pages out of your head. It's a different level of art form. Acting, movie acting is easy. The stage is where the real work is.
Go in there and mess that up there, bro. You saying you right, and that's where a lot of people start at. They start on the stage. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Good place to start, man. Let me get these clips together, man. So on your mind, Malcolm, talk to us, man. What's going on in the field, man?
Peace, Malcolm.
Peace, man. Not too much, man. Just trying to get these credentials straight. I want me and the wife went to check out the new Creed 3 movie, man. It's pretty decent, man. When I was feeling it. I'm a fan of Creed.
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan and the other cat, I thought it did pretty well. But other than that, man, just catching up on some literature, man, whenever I can. Listening to some of the titles that y'all been putting out there, man. I've been on that Depth of Expertise, man. That's a really good piece.
Ooh.
5-piece, man. That
kind of like what we going through, right? With this right here. It's actually what we going through, bro. Let's not act like we not. But go ahead. So what do you think about that work? Let me see if I can pull that work up.
Ooh-wee. Boy, he hits it.
Cedric, I think you got this too.
Yep, that's download.
It. Yeah.
I'm Nichols.
Tom Nichols. The campaign against established knowledge and why it matters. And so the conscious community is made up of that. And they beat their
Man.
chest on that. That's the beat your chest moment, right? We're going against this person lied. They didn't, what they didn't, watch this, what they didn't tell you in school. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he's right here. Right? And we was thinking that they was rocking and doing something that was straight up on top. Nope. So go ahead. So what chapter you like in the book? Where you at?
Man, there was one chapter where it went into about the internet, and how people have become Google searchers and misunderstanding the process of research.
Okay.
I mean, I thought that was a pretty fire chapter. He talked about, students, approaching their teachers and instructors as if they're peers. You know what I'm saying? As if there's not a hierarchy to this thing. He talked about experts getting it wrong and how people misunderstand, experts getting it wrong. It's a process. I'd almost say experts get it wrong more than the average person before they get it right. Because the average person don't put in enough time to actually get it wrong enough before they can get it right. They think that they found the correct method. They think they came to the correct conclusion in just one try, or no try at all. Whereas experts are in their lab every day getting it wrong until they get it right. So, man, it's a really good book, man. That's fine.
Yeah.
Still reading though, but fine.
Go ahead, Cedric.
I was going to say that the confusion in the community is the value we put on opinions.
Oh, talk about that.
People state their opinion as if it is fact. They make claims as if it is based in reality, and sometimes in the conversation, in an effort to just have a conversation, we sometimes acquiesce to a faulty premise and give that opinion too much credit as if it is supported by any fact. And that convolutes the conversation sometimes. And our reference to the experts consistently to a methodology in reaching a conclusion stagnates or creates a confusion where your opinion has no validity. And people seem to really think that their opinion, like I believe, or I think, or I think it went down like this. Oh, no. Even down to the hypothesis that we hear sometimes when people are saying, well, the Bible is just a astrological book. That's a claim. That's an opinion. They may have written a book on it, but there's no substantiation of these claims. So we can't do as if when we're stating these things as if they're facts. This is what an opinion is. Sometimes when we talk about the string theory, for example, we understand that is a hypothesis. The hypothesis is based on actual evidence that is within the quantum world, but it is a hypothesis, no way to test it. But when they hear string theory and they refer back to us in terms of scientific theory, you see how sometimes the ignorance and the steps that are missing makes it hard to have a grounded scientific discussion.
Keep going. I'm trying to get this clip set up. Go ahead, Cedric. Don't act like you don't like to get it in. Get it in. See what you got. Come on. Come on, I got this clip.
So, Malcolm, what you think about that? Right.
Well, man, I'm glad you great point. So, and to that point, if you think about the hierarchy of evidence, what actually ranks last on that graph? It is an expert's opinion.
Exactly.
Even the opinion of the experts who are experts or professionals in said subject matter, even their opinion ranks last when it comes to the hierarchy of evidence. However, their opinion, of course, would matter more than a layperson's because this is what they do. Exactly. And what I think, what I've seen too many times in the conscious community, and even outside of the conscious community, just in just in regular common conversations. It's people thinking that they can challenge people in those expert fields and thinking that they are on the same level as individuals who've been putting in their work for years. You know, when we seen it in this pandemic, it was just awful how a layperson was all of a sudden a virologist. They was all of a sudden immunologist. And then you approach and you say, hey, explain to me what a basophil is. Or explain to me what histamine does.
Nope.
And it's crazy, like, huh? It's like, exactly. But if I walk up to Fauci and ask him these questions, he's gonna give me more than I can even handle. Exactly. So, you know, to think that you can challenge these people who've been doing this for so many years is just, man, it's crazy, man.
Another thing, for example, when you hear the Pseudo Killas discuss a particular topic, there is never actually any name dropping. We refer to a book or two, but we get into the methodology, we get into the data, and we look at conclusions and the consensus. There's no necessity to be name dropping. That's another thing you need to look out for when you hear an individual actually referring to an expert in terms of their opinion instead of the actual work. You need to be very careful when you when you're listening to how some of this information is brought to you. These are the things you need to look out for. The name dropping, that's an appeal to authority, and most of the time they can't actually articulate the work.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, man, we want to. Hey, man, everybody get this book right here, right? So now you see we got the studio set up, man. Appreciate the donations, man. Got a sizable donation. Keep that name solid, right? And yeah, we appreciate that. 1 second. Hold on 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. All right, okay. All right, man, let's get ready to get this thing started, man. Point I want to make is, man, you know, we've been working on this for a while, and now we even up. We leveled up. So appreciate the people who joined in and helping, hitting that Cash App, man, just caring about real information, and I appreciate that. So we definitely in the building, man. We got it going, and crystal clear, we crispy. Yeah, you will never cut me off again. Never. It is what it is. Not unless you Cedric got some magic microphone some damn where they only have where he live at. I don't know how he got that. It just must come with his phone. I don't know how he do it. But now we good. Y'all can hear the message is clear. The camera's crispy. We in the game now, right? Yeah, I'm your worst nightmare. This is what we doing. We doing it right. I don't got to yell anymore. I can just keep it right here. You get too wild, I turn that damn mic up on you. Yeah. So we here. All right. And appreciate everybody that's been supporting. I'm saying, man, those little donations, that means something, man. You know, we got Gary Hart in the building, man. Peace, man. All right, where am I? Barn Dog. What's up with you, man? No diplomacy, Black African power. Stephan, I see you. The homie Stephan, right? Contrarian thinker. Well, he already got a message knocked out already. We're going to drop that link early too. JD, all right? We say, how about the information of the experts that challenge other experts? I mean, that's why they call them experts. How about NFL players playing NFL football? That's what they do. The problem is when people come in the vein of the experts and not the experts and fake y'all out and y'all don't know they're expert, and Malcolm can speak to this. Malcolm, so we hear a lot of conversations about the lab leak, and we see they put out a report. Who put out the report? It was Sean sent it to me. Hold on. Shout out to Sean, man, the Massies, man. Signs for Sean, man. Let me see this real quick. Let me look right here. I think you know.
Did my homework on that too.
Okay, we can kind of that was the, come on now, hold on, my shit is wild, and it's gonna speak to the point I'm making. Oh man, what group put that out? You remember? That would be the hold on. Yeah, like you wouldn't even expect them to be doing it. Like, why would you be putting out a conversation about a lab leak, and that ain't even your thing to do?
Was that the FBI? I'm not sure.
No, something like the CIA, not the CIA, something stupid. Like, come on, man, where your scientists at on that? What is the scientist saying about it? It's the thing, man.
No new evidence.
Yeah. Oh man, let me see. First of all, there has never been a time during the pandemic where the scientist has left out the fact and the possibilities of it being a lab leak. Am I right or wrong on that, Cedric and Malcolm?
No.
How about you, Malcolm? Have you heard of any scientists saying absolutely there's no chance for a lab leak? Have you ever seen them just wash it out of hand like that?
No.
No.
Right. So,
no.
okay.
It was investigated, actually.
Okay. So we can safely say that the that scientists didn't just outright say no such thing, lab leak not possible. And this is what scientists does. They leave it, they leave it there, right? They leave it there. They leave the possibilities there. And I think that's important for y'all to understand that. So there is no, it's out of hand, okay? But I forget the committee that actually tried to put out the report. They're not immunologists or virologists. They just talking. They not that. They just going off. Trump and them, I forget the name of the thing. Somebody put it, come on, we got the smartest chat. Remember Trump and them was saying it might have been the CIA or something like that. Am I right?
Or the QAnon.
Department of Energy, right. Now, what the hell is they need to stick to energy. Listen, the Department of Energy, knock it off. Knock it off, the Department of Energy. Come on, man.
I read up on it.
Energy, bro, huh?
I did a little bit of digging on the subject, and I came pretty quickly to the conclusion: no new evidence.
Right. So
there's nothing to talk about.
Well, they grabbing it and they look at the Department of Energy. I want to hear the CDC. They have scientists, right? The NIH, the government, right? The government scientists. I want to hear that. I want to hear the independent scientist group, right? I want to hear them speak on that. Vincent Raccanella, right? That's my favorite. Hold on. My favorite right here, Vincent Raccanella. I want to hear him speak on the subject, right? Learned a lot. Matter of fact, you can go listen to his podcast on Twitch and on his channel, Virology Today. All right, learned a lot from the European about virology. I put emphasis on the European because y'all act like they the boogeyman. You got to stop that, right? You're a walking contradiction. You got to stop being a walking contradiction and step up, right? We got plenty of Black virologists, right? Plenty of African Americans that put out material. Okay, they started to weigh in during the pandemic. They up there, and they say none of the crazy stuff. So science, man, we always leave a possibility for something, some new information to come that will change the mind of scientists. And I'm telling you, that has not happened yet, right? It has not happened yet. So they faking y'all out. Those who want to be faked out is going to be faked out anyway. But yes, that's answer that question. Go ahead.
Let me just add, AstraZeneca division, Australia, that was the leading in developing the vaccine. At the head of their program is a Dr. Richardson, a Black girl from St. Martin, from the Caribbean, a Black woman. So we're discrediting both Black and a woman when we deny vaccine science.
Yeah, you
I'm just putting
discrediting
that
your
out
own
there.
thing. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm saying so to claim that we keep hearing the white man science, the white man science. No, there are plenty of Black scientists on the forefront of this technology. Me myself, as somebody in the lab, to hear the rhetoric that is coming out of Black people with regards to vaccines. I like that lady the other day on the panel. I couldn't do it. I appreciate that you and Sean to handle that. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I'm gonna get upset because the amount of effort, the amount of work that went in to save people's lives, to hear a young Black woman who's gonna raise babies talk like that is disheartening.
Yeah, she's going to release children to the wild. To the wild vaccine, the wild world of viruses, because that's what's going down. It's going down, man. Yeah, the viruses is going down. They're not stopping. Matter of fact, we're in a war. That's the war, right? You think
It
it's
has
going down
always
in the
been.
streets?
It has always been. I don't know how else to put it. We are in a constant battle for survival, as is every other living thing on this planet. We are no exception. And vaccines and medical science and evolutionary biology is what allows us to sit here comfortable today, just having come through a pandemic that otherwise we would have still been in. You know, we need to take a moment and appreciate how far we've come. Like we just take these things for granted, and a lady fully vaccinated who never had polio, who never had measles, rubella, or the mumps is denying vaccine science. Right? It is crazy.
Yeah, so you're gonna just you're gonna have a child, and you're gonna make them susceptible to all the childhood diseases that biology has actually dealt with. That's crazy. Like, why would you put your child in that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
And
that's
all
crazy.
due to conspiracy theories,
Mm-hmm.
the steps, the fundamental steps that people want to skip. There's a reason you go to primary school, then high school, then undergraduate, then graduate programs. There are steps, and when you miss steps, when you skip steps, you're gonna run into yourself. And we got too many people claiming expertise that they don't have.
Oh man, that's real. That's real. That's real. Do you say they just don't have it?
They just don't have it. You hear the steps that are missing in the dialogue. You can hear it on like, oh, okay, he doesn't fundamentally understand that. Okay, you can't have that question denotes you missing the basic understanding of what the principle is. Like, dude, let's go back to high school. Like, I did a couple of years ago. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Man, I was like impressed that there was some hard questions there. You can't skip steps. I'm like, oh God, I don't remember any of that stuff, but it's fundamental in your development. The way we know how to research, even down to the question, you want to be a Google scholar, first you have to fundamentally understand how to ask a question. It's the way you ask a question is going to provide you with the type of information you're looking for, regardless of the subject. You need to know how to vet your sources. You can't pull up an ancient handwritten Indian scroll and claim that you're Chickawawa.
Oh man. Oh man. So listen. Okay, so all that lab leak nonsense, stop it.
Stop
Right?
it.
And there's certain there's certain things that they figured out that they found in nature. So if a person was able to create a virus, okay, with those same backbones, the same, on the same gene, right, in the virus like that, that would be the greatest virologist of all time. Like he's in a space age, past the space age with it, because he actually did something that nature wasn't able to do. Right, before nature. So they find these types of viruses designed like that in nature already, right? That's just for the record. Y'all got to get that straight. This is something that y'all might not even understand, but this is what, science talks about that in virology. And so, yeah, knock that off, man. Let's come to this clip. This is a funny clip, right? This is funny. This is definitely funny. Let's see who we got. It's funny if I can share the screen, man.
The day we would be able to pull that off, that's another paradigm shift. We're nowhere close to
paradigm shift to do
able
that.
to do it.
Yeah, before nature did it.
We can't.
Did it before nature did it. Spectacular. Oh, yeah, they did it before nature did it. Yeah, y'all can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see if y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear that?
No.
No. All right. No. Y'all can't hear that. Let me see. All right. Back. Let me see. Okay. Think of what I want to do. Come through, play through the computer. Let's see. Leave. Nope. No. I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave computer audio, right? Oh, all right, got you. I ain't clicked the button. I clicked the button. Okay, we didn't click the button. Now we click the button. Now we got it. Now yes, your baby here. Tell me if y'all hear.
Said is what made me say what I.
All right, y'all can hear that, right?
Real good. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's go. So this is from Sonetta University, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. This is gonna be our first clip of the night. And this kind of shows, this gonna show you with a religious mind what it does for you. It puts you in a situation where you're just off. So let's start it off with this. Let's go.
What Ankh said is what made me say what I'm saying, because every culture has their own God, and to me, that's what forms the separation among us. And this is just free thought. I was not taught this by any man. It was just me just sitting down, with the Bible and stuff, and just in my own head, and I was just talking. If you want to say to myself, I would say I was talking to God. And I was like, how come everybody, what is your name? And it's like, how come when everybody is in their extreme point of emotion, so this is my question, I'm not implying anything, but I'm asking you guys. That's why I'm here, because I don't have a standpoint. I'm looking, I'm searching, I'm a searcher. But how is it, then answer me, when the child cries, it says, ah. When you're in extreme pain, you say, ah. When you're extremely tired, you're going to yawn, you say, ah, Well, when though they're gonna fight guerrilla warfare, I just want you to hear me, please, for a second. They speak French, they speak English or whatever language, Spanish. But when everybody running in, they screaming, ah, like they trying to harness some kind of energy, or they calling someone, Now in the Bible, it's even there. It's in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 24, and that's just one. The name just AH, it's all over the Bible, and a lot of people just pass it. And it's not even like he said, listen how he said, you can pull the scripture if you want. He was like, the Lord of hosts, comma, don't leave out the comma. The Lord of Israel, comma, great and mighty in battle, comma. So now he give you the titles. And then they just said, AH. Nobody don't speak about this.
We're going to speak about it. Did y'all hear what that man just said?
Yeah. Okay, let's do a little analysis.
Hey, you can't make this up, bro.
You are a searcher, but what are you searching for? and you're engaging in pure confirmation bias. You use conjecture and with a completely arbitrary claim. Ah, oh, oh, wow. Ah.
Did that man say when they go to battle, they be like, ah?
Ah.
Hey, man, this didn't happen.
When you're in pain, you say, ah.
We're going to run that back. And then we're going to go to the... Let's run that back, man. We need some sound effects for that. With that.
Shout out to my boy
Watch
X.
that. Hold on. Watch that.
What the hell wrong with him with that nonsense? Talking that bullshit. Talking about, we supposed to listen to that. Since you want to be a goddamn fool, I'm going to put my goddamn fool voice.
Hey, man. Look, man, we ain't doing this, man. That man did not say that, man. Y'all tripping, man. Look at my face. I wasn't listening to him. I was playing the commercial, and I listened back. I said, did that nigga just say that? Hey, man, look. Man, listen, yo, we here to help y'all out. We're here to help you out so you don't do that. This man is serious. Man is serious. Look at his face. He really thinks that. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. He said he's saying what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. He said that. Look.
Us. But, and this is just
the God of your culture.
Us. But, and I keep saying that I'm here to learn. And I'm the thing about it is this, Morpheus. What Ankh said is what made me say what I'm saying. Because
what the hell did I say that made him say that? I didn't do nothing to make that man say that. Take our time. Hey, we're gonna listen one more time here. Watch this. We're gonna pick out the biblical scripture. Let's see how is they do. Yo, he's serious. Watch this. He's dead serious. Look at his face. Look at me. I'm just sitting there. Watch.
every culture has their own God. And to me, that's what forms the separation among us. But, and this is just free thought. I was not taught this by any man. It was just me just sitting down, you know, with the Bible and stuff, and just in my own head. And I was just talking. If you want to say to myself, I would say I was talking to God. And I was like, you know, how come everybody, what is your name? You know? And it's like, how come when everybody is in their extreme point of emotion, so this is my question, I'm not implying anything, but I'm asking you guys. That's why I'm here, because I don't have a standpoint. I'm looking, I'm searching, I'm a searcher. But how is it, then answer me, when the child cries, it says, ah. When you're in extreme pain, you say, ah. When you're extremely tired, you're going to yawn, you say, ah, you know. Well, when though they're gonna fight guerrilla warfare, I just want you to hear me, please, for a second. They speak French, they speak English or whatever language, Spanish. But when everybody running in, they screaming, ah, you know, like they trying to harness some kind of energy, or they calling someone, you know. Now in the Bible, it's even there. It's in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 24, and that's just one. The name Ah, just AH, it's all over the Bible, and a lot of people just pass it. And it's not even like he said, listen how he said, you can pull the scripture if you want. He was like, the Lord of hosts, comma, don't leave out the comma. The Lord of Israel, comma, great and mighty in battle, comma. So now he give you the titles. And then they just said, ah, AH. Nobody don't speak about this. But if we want to leave it alone in the Bible.
Well, watch it, bro, watch this. Do you know
Man.
Let's see what James said in the chat. James says, Pan-African James, how you doing, Pan-African James?
Oh,
he say, I be tripping on why we still entertaining people with this type of primitive thought. Well, goddamn, James, we be thinking the same about you. We be like, you do the same thing, James. You ain't too far from that, James. You like one click. You right there, Mr. James. You one click there, James. I'm just for the record, not trying to be funny. We be thinking like, James, you be, you know, you glorify. And see, here's the mistake we all make, that we actually give credence to ancient culture more than we should. They only knew what they knew. Okay. And the things that were valuable, okay, say like in the Stone Age, humans brought them forward because they was valuable. Now, if they forgot, because things can be forgotten, then hopefully we will rediscover them. But if, trust me, if they was valuable, like finding water, yeah, okay, like certain plants that worked on things that you wanted to work for. If these things occurred, then hopefully humans brought it forward. So for us to go back without any measurements, any instrumentation, any quantifiable data, and say that's better is ridiculous. And then to make the mistake to claim that people were doing space age things in the Stone Age, now that's really ridiculous. That's basically how we go. And so we have established information, like in the book, you know, death to the experts. What is that gonna book at? Here you go. He talks about that, right? He actually talks about how this very thing right here, how you that you know, knowledge and wisdom has been established. Okay, some work, some don't. Experts and citizens. That's chapter 1. Okay. How conversations became exhausting. Y'all know that. That's chapter 2. All right. Higher education. The consumer is always right. Okay. Where else we at? Let me Google that for you. How ultimate information is making us dumber. I got the ultimate information right here now, but we actually dumber, and that's what people are talking about. Right? This whole community is based off of the ultimate information. I got the ultimate information. We hear people like 5 Keys, right? He talks about the ultimate information, the high level conversations.
Hidden secret knowledge.
Hidden secret knowledge. Yeah, they got y'all with that. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Then that last chapter when experts are wrong, chapter 5, the new journalism. Lots of it. Yes. So we're in that age of the new, we call it yellow journalism, where say polite, he gets arrested, right? Everybody knows it. Everybody knows what happened. Everybody was there on the scene prior to it happening. They know exactly what happened with him, and they make their determinations right there in the court of public opinion. Right? Everybody's a journalist trying to get these views. They just trying to get them views on you. Now, I'm under the opinion that I think if you get views, you can get views. I'm just not willing to get views off some shit I made up. So people was wondering, why haven't you spoke on that? Well, because I don't know. And I want to be more responsible. Okay. I want to be responsible in the things I say out my mouth. So I can't consider myself scientifically literate, but not realize that there's a system in place that is proven to be effective, even when they miss, even when the court systems miss, even when people get arrested that actually didn't do things, right? And then they go through and they rehab DNA and they figure out that they didn't do it. Even with all of that, right? With all that, it's gonna be better than you sitting in California some damn where on YouTube just talking. Simple as that. I'm gonna put my money on that. I've been in and out of the court system. I know how the game is played. It's cops and robbers. And you can best believe that you're going to find some dirty cops that's going to put some stuff on. You're going to do that. You say, well, what you saying? I'm saying they're going to do that. Remember, right? They only got to catch you one time. Sometimes they can't catch you. They know you're doing it. They out there in the street with you. They see you doing it. They see the effects of what you're doing. So they make this shit up. And you say, well, damn, that's not right. I agree. But it's cops and robbers. It is what it is. You running, they might chase you down and beat you half to death. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, it's crazy. So we work on these things. We want to put ourselves in a position where we ain't running from the police. We want to have the police in our community educated to the point where they know the community they policing. See, all this is in the game. We can't sit back and start talking. We got to be proactive in what we're doing. And that's why we practice scientific literacy, because we do that. We ain't sitting back on YouTube making determinations about court cases that we really know nothing about. And that's exactly what this book is talking about. How everybody's a journalist now, like it's not being responsible. That's crazy. That's my point. So when the verdict comes down, when he go through his little thing, then I'm gonna speak on it. And I'm gonna be right there with my criticisms. Simple as that. I'm gonna be right there, I'm gonna speak on it. And I'm gonna stand on what I always stand on. I ain't switching, not switching for nobody. I feel like that polite situation is a great situation for us to speak on that if it happened. Remember, a crime against the babies, see, is a crime against humanity. Y'all lit Mighty Hebrew off the hook. Everybody, I'm not doing that. I'm not aligning myself with none of that. We got people talking, right? No, I'm going off the rails a little bit, but y'all like that, right? Y'all like that. So yes, I'm not aligning myself with that. And when I'm on other people's shows, when certain people pop up, I'm cordial, then I get off. It is what it is. But I know what time it is. See, I know. Once they got you and you did your time, whatever it is, then they got it. That's what it is. It is what it is, right? And I'm going to say it again, a crime against the babies, right, is a crime against humanity. That's why I don't do the Malachi Yo thing. He didn't do it. He did it. He did it because they said he did it, and the court records and the evidence say he did it. He did it. Look at my record. I did it. All right? Now, when you locked up, ain't nobody do it. I ain't never been in the jail when people say, everybody be like, nobody ain't do it. Somebody had to do it. All right? So, yeah, I'm not letting the Yasharel and Yazi Nasarel, you know, all that. Ah, man, stop it. Yo, we got a lot of people running around here, right, who've been convicted and y'all give them passes. See, but if it was your damn daughter, you'd be mad as hell. All right, got a lot of people speaking up. Yeah, whatever. I says back, right? I says what I want to say when I want to say it. If you ain't hear me speak and say, yeah, that man didn't do that, that's because I know something y'all don't know, right? Y'all ain't heard me say that, did y'all? So I ain't saying nothing against Mighty Hebrew. I'm saying what the court records say. The man did it. Simple as that. Now, if you let the nigga flim flam you out of it, and you hear me, Mighty Hebrew, right? And we cordial, you know what I'm saying? We cordial, but what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm simply saying, y'all know me, I go with the experts. If that's the decision that was rendered, that's the decision that was rendered. Now, you did your crime, right? There's a certain level of understanding. Once a man did his crime, we get that, right? But that man that committed that crime, okay, he has to be sorry for that crime he committed. He just has to be. I'm not getting that. I'm getting a whole lot of didn't do it. You did 7 years, you did something. I'm getting a whole lot of that. I don't understand that. That don't mean you got to get crucified for your rest of your life. If you say, you know what, I made a mistake. That situation I was in, I made a mistake. I apologize to that family. I apologize to the community. Then we talking something slightly different. We might not have you around our daughters, but at least we can understand that you manned up with the situation. We ain't perfect around this motherfucker, but there's certain things that we as a community should not overlook. It just is. There's some things, right, that are crimes. Even if it was a mistake, you got to know what you're doing before you do it. You better check it. You better check IDs, better check all that. All right? Better check all that. We ain't in the 1400s where somebody was 13 and 12 that was fashionable to do. We're in 2023. Okay? So yeah, I just wanted to say that. You know, people been talking that shit. I ain't gonna mention no names, right? They've been talking that shit. Yeah, but I ain't the one. Get that straight. I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, and I'm not changing for none of y'all niggas. All right? You're not gonna make me talk about something that I don't know nothing about. I'm not gonna do it for none of y'all. And I got the goddamn mic to say it, and it's clear. All right. So y'all can play the YouTube games as y'all want. It's fine. It's fine. But just know you got people sitting back in Atlanta, California, across seas, talking crazy about everything. And this is why we're here, right? To bring clarity, to bring some scientific literacy, because it will help you to make decisions on, wait a minute, should I already be convicting a person that ain't been to court yet? And all we got is this information. We don't have the whole piece. Should we do that? Right? Should we be right? No, I'm saying we should. Now, y'all do what y'all want to do. Right? But scientific literacy say sit back. Okay. Let's see how everything unfold. And then let's have and then it's fair game to have the good, intelligent, high-level conversation over it. We can bring our opinions in, and then it is what it is. And that's the space we want to be in as scientific literate people. We won't be right in that space right there. Okay. And when somebody is wrongly convicted, and experts have weighed in on that, because things I've seen people get convicted. There's a crazy case in Kansas, I believe, where even the people that convicted him, it's crazy. This is crazy. Said he didn't do it, but they got some kind of wild law that say they can't let him out. That's wild to me. We should speak on that. Maybe I'll speak on that tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, so when we talking about death to the experts, when we talking about the experts, we want to show you how it's really done on the highest levels. And that playing the game at the highest levels mean you will not make mistakes. It doesn't mean that. I see experts, football players miss an easy ball coming right to them. But the thing is, if you took your ass out there in that football field and Lamar Jackson was throwing that apple, you know what I'm saying, 75 miles an hour, how many times would you catch it? That pitcher throwing it 101 miles an hour, how many times can you get out the damn way? How many times will you get hit? See? All right, that's the difference. So that's what we're saying about science, right? You can sit up here and say, yo, y'all doing the white man thing, which is ridiculous. That's ridiculous to say that, because you're disrespecting the African Americans, okay, that worked hard in science. You're not even giving credit to what your ancestors was able to do. You want to add something to that? Because we can get to the next clip, because that was a funny clip. What was it? Isaiah what? That was the craziest thing.
Yeah, that was funny. My bro, he's sitting with the Bible. He's sitting with the Bible, mind you. You gotta listen carefully. And he's thinking to himself. We would say he's talking to himself, but he was talking to God. So you hear the different levels of presupposition. So everything he is engaging in from that point on is confirmation bias. And he's begging the question. So he's asking a question with his answer already built in. It must be God. It must be some energy God. This is flawed reasoning. And as to the whole discussion about court cases, we've been down this road, and this is why I appreciate you, the manhood that you stand on. We have our principles, but we're not gonna talk on stuff that is based in opinion. Let the system do what it does, and at that point, we can have a conversation. But everybody knows where we stand with regards to these principles. You touch the babies, that's a crime against humanity. There ain't no coming back from that. There's no more discussion necessary.
No, we're gonna be men, man. You know, I think it's important for us to be men and women. You know, that means you have a certain level of respect for the people around you. That's what being a man is, and that's what being a woman is. That you have empathy and a certain amount of respect for the people around you. I mean, that's basically what we want to do. We African people, that's what African people did. We hear that theme all the time. Each one teach one. What's up, man? I see you in the building, man.
Each one.
Yeah, I see you. Each one teach one. I'm not sure what behind the icon, man, but you know, it's either truth, right, or raw born, man. Them brothers been bringing silent information for years. True story, you know, we have our back and forth, and it's the funniest shit ever. And if you ask me, what the hell do you and Truth be getting into? Me and Truth get into what goddamn history we should teach. Truth say, nigga, you talking that shit from 12,000 million years ago. I say, nigga, you talking that shit from the 1800s, 1900s. God damn it. Yeah, but we both love history. That's the funniest shit ever, yo. It's beautiful though. So we ain't never had war, man. This nigga get mad at me when I'm teaching history and making years. And he teaches
We jump in the history
history.
ring, and now we're battling which part of history.
Crazy. We two crazy ass dudes, yo. But I'm fucking with them. I'm fucking and I'm
All day,
respecting this damn work
every day.
all day, every day.
Raw-Bone is a beast with his presentation.
Each one teach one
Oh,
and beat.
man.
Both of them. They built a hell of a thing. Sorry we had to go to war, but then they said, yeah, sorry about that silly shit. Definitely silly. Let me let some people in. Well, I see y'all in the thing. I got to figure out how to get back to the thing. Now, y'all know I'm trying to work this. I ain't been an Apple dude. So I have not. I have not been an Apple dude.
Oh man, Abos. There was an Abo that actually wanted to debate the out of Africa scientific theory. And when I tell him no, there is no debate there, he accused me of running. What's the debate? What's the debate?
No.
An established scientific theory versus your mental health illness. What's the debate?
You probably got to get your first one in and go ahead and smash them out, though. You probably got to do it. Go get your first one in, yo, and beat them, bludgeon them half to death. Hey, we got Sosa in here, King Sosa in the building, man. Pseudo Killer official, man. What's going on with you?
Good, man. What's good, man?
Sosa, my brother,
Sitting
man. Boy, where you been, Sosa?
Here we go. Here we go.
Sosa in
Here we
the
go.
building.
There you go, man.
He back.
I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
Every time you come on.
Every time I come on,
where you been? He was here last week, though, Cedric.
I called Unc. I say, Unc, is everything okay with Sosa? He says, Sosa, just like you, man. When the conversation ain't in his wheelhouse, he just bow up. Man, good to see you, Sosa. What it is. Pseudo Killer official.
Yeah, man. Just sobering up, man. Watch the damn paid up, get drunk for the damn Roy Jones fight. 2 minutes and 30. I mean, a John Jones fight.
Man, you saw
2
that.
2 minutes and 30 seconds, man. He beat
2
that.
minutes.
Live.
That was disrespectful.
Man, come on.
What happened with John Jones?
John Jones, a heavyweight champion.
Man,
First fight of heavyweight. He won a belt.
Just walked across.
Ain't he old though?
Nah, he's 35.
2 minutes and change.
2 minutes and 30 seconds, man. When the fight is over.
Yeah, he's 35. He was out for 2+ years.
He got back in shape. He got back in shape, huh?
2 minutes and change.
Is that the one that got suspended a couple times?
Oh man, he's huge.
Yeah. He a wild boy.
Yeah.
But he was real talented.
Yeah,
He's
super talented.
Yeah, he just naturally.
He never lost. The only loss is like he got disqualified one time.
Disqualified and a bogus disqualification too, because that knee was good. That's a bogus disqualification.
Yeah, he was beating dude to death. It wasn't even a close match. He got disqualified.
It was for the championship?
Yeah. This is first fight of heavyweight.
Now he's the heavyweight champion.
No, I'm saying was he fighting a champion? Or just
he was fighting number one contender.
Number one contender.
The belt vacant because the champ left UFC, so the belt was vacant. So John Jones fought the number one contender.
So he's gonna run through Steepage next, and then sometime next year, Ngannou is gonna come back for a mega fight.
No, that dude didn't want to fight him. I think he's gonna retire if he beat the Stipe.
Stipe?
Ain't gonna be nobody left.
I heard him say he wants Ngannou too. But
he said that dude was scared to fight him, man. He said that they tried to set the fight up many times. Dude didn't want to fight.
I don't think Ngannou wants that smoke.
Yeah. Shit, what's going on?
Especially after what he did last night.
What y'all talk about? What's going on?
Now, open conversation, man. You know, I had to bang a little bit, just slightly, but it's an open conversation.
Aha!
Yeah, it was crazy. I played the clip of this guy. Yeah, anything you want to bring? Yeah, anything you want to bring, Sosa? Anything you want to talk about? We here. And every now and then I'm gonna throw some clips and we're gonna have some fun. What's on your mind?
Man, shit, run the clips, man. I just pop in and see what's going on. Shoot, let's get it pop.
Get it popping out. I see you, Sister Jackie, in the building. How you doing? What's on your mind? You popped in here. Something got to be on your mind, Jackie. What's good?
No, not really.
Nice, Sister Jackie.
Peace to the panel.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to just copy the link so I could post it in the
You
chat
got it?
room.
And you
That's
fell in
it.
there?
But
And you fell in?
yeah. But
Like
while
it,
I'm
man.
on here, can I make a comment about something that was said in the chat room?
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. That's why you came up on here online. I
no,
hit it by
really.
mistake. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't by mistake. I was trying to copy the link to
All right.
put it so I could post it.
All right,
But
it was good.
it's just I just wanted to say, well, ask you and Cedric or the panel a question about do you feel like it would be critical thinking to reserve judgment until you have more facts? It's
Yeah.
these two trolls
Yeah, of course.
in the chat room.
What they saying?
I guess they're making some type of comments about what's this guy? Polite
Okay.
in the situation. And
Mhm.
basically they're going back at you,
Did they?
they're saying that if it was your daughter or your sister, you would think differently. And I'm thinking, why they saying that? Most of the people that are judging Polite based on what are judging him based on what they see on the news. You don't have a exact transcript to what the exact charges are and stuff like that. But if this was your child or your sister,
I'm gonna talk to my daughter.
You would have more information to make a decision. So I kind of think that's like would the word be like a presupposition to make that type of assessment of how to come to a conclusion. Put yourself, put your daughter. Why would I want to even think of my daughter or my sister in that way? Why? That's a horrible thing. That's a horrible thing that happened to that child.
It's a horrible thing. Yeah, it's a horrible thing. And I would actually talk to my daughter, sit her down, look in her goddamn eyes, and ask her what happened, and then handle my business as such. But since I'm all the way in Atlanta, since I haven't talked to anybody, right? So I don't have nothing to say. So what you want me to do? So what I tell you what didn't happen. You didn't go run up on motherfucking Polite and deal with that shit, nigga. That's what didn't happen. You on YouTube, you could be any damn body. See, that's the point though. Y'all got too much mouth, talk too much. Y'all can find where that nigga at. Go get that nigga. Go get him. That's how you feel. Don't get him on YouTube. Don't get him on YouTube in the chat. See,
Stop
you
that
get that though,
if it
right,
was my
Jackie?
child, I would feel differently, because if it was my child, I would have different information. I wouldn't have the information that you have. So don't put people in that situation where you say, well, if it was your child, because if it was my child, you thinking when you call the police is writing down what you tell them. After you tell them
police report.
They have to do an investigation.
Right.
After you do an investigation, it's going to go to the court system, and it's going to go to a grand jury, and then they're going to come up with charges and stuff like that. So don't make it seem like they just do all of this stuff and bring a court case off of a police report.
Yeah, maybe you think people think the police reporter's word is bond, huh? Y'all crazy. You know how many police reports they didn't wrote shit about me? You had the gun. I ain't had no damn gun. What the hell is you talking? The police report is just that. When they come in, right? Y'all ever been in a car accident before? Let me give you something serious. You been in a car accident, right? Both of y'all think y'all right. The police go over there, and if you're that person, write it down, right? Come over in and write it down. And Battalion look at you like, that ain't what happened. See? And then you gotta go to court on it. And then they'll get it together, and the lawyers do their investigation, and you get off. And that's when this is when the investigation actually starts. But the police report is just what it's called. The police reporting. That's it, right? It don't carry no more weight on either end. Now I thought y'all knew that. I can tell criminals that don't know that.
But listen,
and y'all need to be straight right now.
Hey, but listen, I'm a prejudger. Like,
And that's your opinion. You
if
can do that.
if it ain't like family, you feel me?
Yeah.
You did that shit till you prove you didn't. That's how I operate. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like
I
that's
feel you.
especially a charge like that.
Sosa's dead up honest. Sosa's dead up honest about how we
But
look
that's
at it.
another
Hold
thing.
on, listen, hold on,
Let that man
listen.
speak.
Prove
Let
you
him speak.
did.
Hold on,
Let him speak. Let him
listen.
speak.
Like if
They
you
have
gotta,
to prove you did. You don't have to prove
I
you
ain't,
didn't.
but I'm not the police. I don't work like that. So what I'm saying is this,
In the
like,
street,
especially a charge like that,
Okay.
like you got to straighten that out before I can fuck with you. Period.
Oh, hold on. See,
Because until you get that straight, you did it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
That's how I
hold
do it,
on.
bro.
Thank you for
that's not
hold
how
on,
the
Jackie.
court works.
Hold on, though, Jackie.
The court don't work.
Hold on, Jackie.
I'm not.
Freeze.
I'm
Hold
not
on,
the
everybody,
court.
freeze. Hold on,
I'm talking about me.
Sosa,
Yeah.
see, this is what me and you agree at. See, I'm not having you on the motherfucking show. You ever watch NBC and ABC when they get them charges up? They don't show up no more, right? They on paid leave or some shit, right or wrong?
Yeah, you got to go.
I'm that nigga. So you will not
Yes.
see me interviewing polite right here. No, you will not. How about that? For all y'all niggas run their mouth. No, nigga. That ain't how we do that. See, I'm right there with you, Sosa. See, it's certain things I cannot allow, right? And you gotta take a break. Take the break.
Yeah, you got to take care of that.
You gotta take care of that. Yeah, handle your business. Right? Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speak on something I know, right? But you know how they say where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Until we figure out what went on.
Yeah, you better come back with the science. Explain why that smoke was. You better come back with that.
Yeah.
That motherfucking science report explain why that smoke was there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's a fact.
See.
Right.
Let me address.
They thought they had me or something. You ain't got me. You ain't seen polite up here. You better check the other places polite pop back up on. He won't pop up right here. See, y'all got me fucked up.
I'm not gonna run up on the streets and
say
shoot him.
I'm
not gonna run up on the streets and shoot him off of that.
No, I ain't doing right.
No.
I ain't gonna run up on the street and shoot him. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't speaking crazy on that man's name. I'm not doing none of that.
I can't fuck with him.
I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's not guilty or anything like that. What I'm saying is that to automatically assume that because a person is reserving judgment for more information, that they're saying that a person is innocent is crazy.
Yeah,
it is even more crazy to say, well, put your own child or your own family member in that situation, and I bet your mind would change. Yeah, my mind would change because the information that I would have would be different.
Right, nigga, I'm damn right, my mind gonna change.
That's something I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that police reports are fake. I'm not saying that police reports are fake. What I'm saying is that to assume that a person that's reserving judgment is siding with the party that you think is guilty is crazy.
Yeah, y'all some crazy.
Don't
They're operating on what we call a category fallacy. Ang's point was, as media, it is irresponsible for us to be talking about a situation prematurely. Now, to make the category error fallacy and jump to equating my personal involvement with such a situation, you cannot equate it to the discussion about being responsible journalists. That's a category fallacy and an error in your critical thinking skills. You're equating two different subjects, where over here, we're talking about, as media, in these YouTube streets, what is responsible behavior? And the totality of responsible behavior also includes broader, handle that. In the meantime, no, you're not on these platforms. You're not sharing. No, it's not happening. However, it doesn't give me the freedom within the realm of media to go and crucify somebody based on circumstantial evidence at this point without a court verdict. At the point that there is one, we have a discussion about it. And again, even at that point, I don't know. Again, the crime against the babies, it's a crime against humanity.
Y'all gonna find out when that gavel hit.
Yeah, I mean, cause listen, if right now, if news drop Steph Curry got charged with molesting the child, you don't know that nigga. He ain't your family. You're gonna be like, man, that nigga did it.
Oh man,
that's how you rocking. He did it until he proved he didn't. That's what he is.
You know something recent? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Something just happened with Ja Morant recently. He was charged with punching a 17-year-old in the head.
Pulling a gun on him.
Pulling a gun on a little 17-year-old and some other stuff. Are we, as basketball fans, are we going to vilify him, or are we going to let that work itself out?
Some people going, you know,
I'm gonna vilify him until he got it straight. If he ain't family, bro, like I don't know that nigga, bro. I don't know his character.
So I get your point. So I do feel you on that, man, especially when it comes to our close personal circle. But I will say this, as one who do act as an investigating officer many times, and what I do on a regular basis, I have learned that fact finding is very important prior to conviction or passing judgment. I've been a victim of it, and luckily, man, through that process, I've learned how to withhold prejudgment until all of the information comes out. Because I was one too, like some hit the news, oh, he did it. And but once I got in a position, man, and start understanding the process, and actually even going through, it's even helped me in the scientific realm as well. You know what I'm saying? Learning to fact find, or I make observations before passing a judgment. But I do get you. And I do practice this in my personal life, even like it's become second nature now.
Okay, but see, Malcolm Billis, that's what I'm saying. See, that's your job.
Right.
Do what you do. I ain't mad. That's what you supposed to. That's why we got a system, a justice system to handle all that side stuff. I ain't got time to be fact finding. Y'all got to do all the facts. You feel? It's like science. I'm not going out there and discovering evolution.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
Y'all got to do the work. Then I'm gonna read the journals. You feel me? I'm gonna get the experts, and they gonna confirm whether or not it's true or false. You see what I'm saying? But until then, you know what I'm saying? Shoot.
And you ain't gonna hear me
everybody skip over the step.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on, Cedric. You ain't gonna hear me stand up and fight.
No, I ain't
fighting for no damn. I ain't doing none of that.
Nah, that's my family, and I know his character.
And then I'm gonna fight.
Well, look, man, I know that man. He ain't did. You hear?
Right, he with me. I know he do that.
Yeah, I know what type of dude.
Right.
Come on.
But I don't know y'all niggas' sexual habits. Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what
I think everybody skip over the part, when you said, I don't know if I'm gonna let you around my babies. Even after that,
right?
Like hell well,
I'm not. I can't play Russian roulette. I can't shake the dice with the baby.
So understand.
All right, so listen.
There is.
All right, listen. So what about Michael Jackson?
Well, Michael Jackson.
Did he do it? He ain't never been convicted.
He did.
Yeah, but he paid for it a lot though.
I mean, sometimes the rich, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the rich pay because the slander is so great. It's better to just pay than be slandered.
Yeah, he should have been slandered. He should have rolled that all the way through. He should have rolled that all the way through.
See, but he ain't got no verdict.
But the funny thing about Michael Jackson is
he agreed.
You can look at the charges. Michael Jackson had 26 accusations against him, and you can look at
how much time did he spend in jail, Jackie?
None.
Did he go? Was he in court? Was he in court and charged?
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Now, the way that they convicted Bill Cosby, the whole thing was, well, if that many people said he did it, then he must have had done it, even though when you go down, if you did, I don't know if anybody did or not, but I actually have a spreadsheet, and 15 of these people was not even named or known, so they could have been made up. So they said, well, 40 people said he did it. So if that many people say he did it, then he must have done it. So if you look at Michael Jackson in the same way you look at Bill Cosby, it is funny that people don't think Michael Jackson did something, but they think Bill Cosby did. That's my only thing with Michael Jackson.
You think Michael Jackson did?
Ah, man.
I think that
let him rest in peace.
I don't see. There we go.
Let him rest in peace.
Yeah.
He did, yo. He already in peace.
Jackie, yes or no? Yes or no? You think Michael Jackson did it?
That shit.
Huh?
Yes or no? You think Michael Jackson did it?
I honestly do. Yeah, I do.
He went to court. He was found not guilty.
That was one person.
That was a lot of Jackie. That was a lot of.
See how we are? He ain't never got charged.
The people.
What you say? Let me get this. AB, where you at? AB, what's good? I'm
good, Rob on.
Going on, man?
What's going on, Rob? How you feeling, man?
Ain't nothing, man. I see y'all having this conversation.
No, we're gonna get out the frame real quick.
You know what I mean?
I just spoke up God, y'all.
No, I was over here at Aboriginal Hut in the car an hour ago, ran on their channel to try to get them to come through, you know.
Yeah, we definitely had that conversation.
Yeah. So they want to talk about science. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you about science. We got some people to deal with you with that. I only want to talk about what black people said for themselves. They over there running. I'm like, yo, listen, man, I'm gonna go to all your channels. I'm coming, I'm gonna knock on your door. You know what I'm saying? And we doing this pay-per-view. I'm getting paid for this shit. And you're gonna get paid for it too. But you're gonna get your ass for it.
Yeah.
So that's that.
They can't get around the information that you bring. They can't get around it. How do we go from calling ourselves African all through history to 2023 becoming cheap, sitting bull, red foot, black foot?
I don't know. Them people, they just scared of being black. But I hear y'all talking about Brother Polite. I have a different position. I don't know. I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know my history. I'm treating it no different than how we would do if we was in that county. You come through, the police always tell them, and they only do it to certain people. And it's only if there's DNA involved. They bring that paperwork and we see that DNA, we fucking you up. You will be, especially him, you will be extorted. You will be on that phone and you will be washing niggas' clothes unless you sign in the PC. That's what's gonna happen. We fucking you up every day. We might catch you coming out the shower and whip you with the belt. You're never getting commissary. You're gonna want to kill yourself. Because that's what's gonna happen. I'm not waiting for nothing. I don't care. Once I see the DNA, I got the charges. I look at it. His court date was actually, they set the trial date and he went to court 3-3. He just went to court. Oh, what's that? 3-3? Yeah, so they set that. And then you wait and see what you want. I don't know. I got a different disposition. Because it's no different than you being in the street and you hear something about someone, yo, I think this dude is telling. And then you find, oh, nah, that was just a da-da-da. Then you hear it again. Then you hear it a third time. And then the fourth time, bro, that's too many coincidences. And then I just got a problem. I got a big problem. You was talking to a victim of someone who was child molested by your spiritual father, and he said he did not care if there was DNA evidence. He's still gonna worship this man as his host God. That right there, son, tells me a lot about the psychology of the person that we're talking about. So I don't know. I just got a different position on it. I don't give a fuck. I'm treating it. Let me not curse. My bad, because y'all was having a good. I don't care. I'm a That's my position.
Yeah, I
so
feel
if
you.
you came through that Rikers Island door, son, and that CO came out that desk, we don't just move on because what the police say. I need to see that goddamn DNA. Whoa, DNA. Oh yeah. Yeah, we gonna get him. We gonna get him when we come from child. He gonna get in that shower. You gonna hear some Indian sound. Woo, whip him with the belt. Get him. Hey, yo, son, hit that phone call, bro. And now we got cell phones now, so we know who you are. Yo, son, you got all this bread, right? Yeah, son, set that out, bro. Get that vision coming up there too, bro.
Yeah, that's how I go in jail.
That's what's gonna happen to him.
That's how I go in jail.
Yeah, and if you know enough, that ain't nobody waiting to see if you're guilty or not, my nigga. You come in there with some child shit and niggas find, and the only way we do really find out, because the police hate that shit. It gotta be a child, which is fucked up. Because if something happened to a woman is a woman. They don't really say nothing about that. If that shit is a kid or a child, them niggas
teenager, same thing. Child, teenager.
Yeah, they don't play that shit. They will tell you quick, yo, this dude did this. We not gonna believe you. Yo, where's the newspaper? Let me see. Oh, we did not. Get out of here, dog. Why are you telling us this dude did this? We want to see that paper. They the police, bro. They come in with the official shit. Here you go, right here. Oh shit, he got DNA on her chest. Oh yeah, wash him. Wash him.
Let me. Nah, I wanna let the air clear before I say what I'm gonna say. I don't want y'all to connect this shit together.
My bad, bro.
No, that's good. No, that's not a bag. No, everybody.
You got the mic, you got the headphones, you got a new Mac.
I gotta do it right.
So what's going on here? You ran into some money or something? You got a sugar woman that we don't know about? What's going on here, player?
Hey man, I don't take money from women like that.
I didn't say take money.
I don't. No.
It's a gift. It's a gift.
Investor.
Okay.
Not taking. It's a gift.
She investing in your hustle.
Yo, wow. The niggas won't help you, right? But the women help you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yo, bro, that is a fact.
But that's not what
the woman will always be there before the Negro.
Yeah, but I ain't finessing no woman to give me no damn money to build my studio, man. It's these cash apps that people be getting. I just know how to say this shit, right? And then I got some pretty good. I got a couple good friends, man. Just hit me head, boy. Get that, and they respect the work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate that shit though. Supposed to have this though, Rob. We up against it. We gotta even level the damn playing field, man. We gotta level the playing field. It's the craziest shit ever, man. Let me give y'all. So yeah, prison is prison, and I know some niggas that went to jail for snitching, but they were so serious while they was in that motherfucker. Niggas stopped fucking with them. So like every time a nigga come up to you, yo, you snitch here, just stab the shit out of niggas. Niggas got tired of getting stabbed up. They left them alone. So no matter what you did in prison, if you can protect your motherfucking self, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? Then you go to court. So what I'm saying is, Raw, you've been through it. It's times where personal guilty is a motherfucker, yo. And then some other shit get revealed, and they just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So around here, like Sosa say, yo, is you guilty until proven innocent, right? Like I can't have you on a program. I can't support that, right? It's called erring to the side of caution. We ain't in prison, all right? You got to err to the side of caution, right? And for me, I feel like, right? Remember, I met his wives. I want to say this. I met his wives, right? I met his daughter. So for me, I feel like I at least owe them 3 black women that.
Right.
I don't owe him that. I owe them 3 black women that. At least, you know what I'm saying? Wait till that man have his day in court before I go Bobby Banger.
Yeah, your relationship is different than mine, so we working from a different spectrum.
I feel it's different because we out here. The rules is not the same. You know what I'm saying, and ain't nobody looking for him. Ain't nobody. I'm not telling nobody. I'm not telling nobody to do none of that because I'm not gonna do it. If I was just for him, I'd be like, yo, what up, and keep it moving, you heard? I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm not even gonna try it. But the point is that shit is different, bro. I'm just saying. That
next
shit
level,
hard
bro. It's horrible, yo. The charges are horrible. You can read the charges. It's horrible.
It's one of the worst. Yeah, this is one of the worst shit. One of the worst crimes a human being can make.
God, man. That's why I don't like to hear the mighty Hebrew name.
I'd rather shoot somebody, kill somebody.
Nah, hold on. Hey, what about mighty Hebrew though? I mean, the guy. Hold on. Let me speak on it.
That Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's me.
That's Michael Jackson. I know that voice, bro.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah. That's Michael Jackson, baby. What's going on?
Baby. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
No. I was saying is, I thought he was on Sinatra, and Sinatra broke it down that he was 15. I mean, she was. You hear what I'm saying?
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Now he was 17 at that time, or 16 at the time, and his girlfriend was 15 at that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they waited until he was 18. They waited until he was 18. He waited until he was 18 press charges and shit like that.
She said that on the Roland Martin show. I think it was Roland Martin where he was being interviewed with the wife, Polite.
No, we talking about a whole different
something. You talking about somebody else.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, but Jackie though.
Hold on,
hey,
Polite was on Roland Martin?
I believe it was a while ago with the second wife, where she was talking and she was saying that she would see how they were so in love and she wanted to be a part of it. And she said she was 16 and then changed it to she was 17.
What are you talking about now?
Talking about Polite wife was on Roland Martin.
Yeah, I ain't never.
Hey, but Jackie.
Well, you can catch the clip on YouTube. Just type it in.
No, I said I didn't know. I ain't saying you lying. I didn't know.
Miss Jackie.
He said his wife.
Miss Jackie. You slander Michael Jackson. I don't know you slander him though. Now, hold on. You know, I was named after my middle name is Michael. My last name is Jackson. But hold on. So you believe he actually did what he say?
I mean, believe the nigga did 7 years in jail.
First of all, let me say this. I don't think I slandered Michael Jackson because my only point was to say how people condemn people on faulty information and what they think. You know, the whole thing was, well, I think this person did it because if so many people accused them, then they must have did it. But when it comes to this other person with the same accusation, you know, I can't believe it.
But you say
Michael Jackson ain't never had no DNA, man. Ain't got no DNA on Mike Jackson. Ain't got no DNA on Mikey, man.
I was not trying to condemn Michael Jackson.
But you say you felt he was guilty though.
No DNA on Mike Jackson.
Yeah, you're right, Miss Tiffany. I think that was Jesse Lee Peterson. I know it's one of them shows he was on.
But Miss Jackie, but you say you believe he was guilty. Michael Jackson was guilty.
You asked me a personal question.
I was asking you.
I wasn't talking about me personally and what I believe. I was just talking about how people.
No, I'm asking your personal belief. That's what I'm asking. You believe he was guilty, right? That's what I was asking you.
I already answered that.
Okay. Only reason I'm saying that because what's his name? Aaron Carter. He celebrity singer or some shit. He said when he was 12 or 13, a police officer interviewed him with his mother, and his mother trying to tell him that tell the police that Michael touched him. And he said, why would I do that? He's like, this man been so nice to me, been courteous to me. He never once tried to put his hands on me, nothing like that. He said he hated his mother for that. You know what I'm saying? He said, why would she do that to try to lock this man up? He said he was only, when they came to him, he was like 14 and 15. He said, nah, Michael never put his hands on me or nothing like that. Now it's kind of weird for him to be with little kids, you know what I'm saying? But you know.
Okay, how much money would you take to let your 10-year-old spend the whole year with Michael Jackson? How much money would you be willing to take? Because that's what he was doing. He was
not paying the parents. What? Quit lying. He did not pay no parents.
Don't make that shit up on Mike like that.
How much money would you, Jackie? How much money would you? How much money would you take? How much money would you take?
You just made that up, yo.
I did not make that up.
Yes, you did make that up.
Mike
you made that up.
Nah, she didn't make that up. You know what?
I did not make that up.
That's what he was doing. Wimpy, bro. That's
who?
Oprah Wimpy shit.
Nah. Those niggas lying. They was saying that after he died, he died, man. Those dancers.
I know, but that's what.
Yeah. They were lying. They were lying. They waited until the man died. They waited until the man died 5 years later, come out and say he molested.
That's not true because they said it before.
They did not say that. No, they did not. They
protect.
That's not true.
We talking 26 different people. You talking about 2?
Jackie, what's the name of the Home Alone kid name? What was his name?
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin also said
it was him, right?
And let me say this too.
No, he didn't say that.
Right?
No, he was not. No, he was not.
The difference between R. Kelly and Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson was messing with prepubescent kids. These are children who have not even came to puberty yet. These
But
are
he wasn't touching them.
children.
He wasn't found.
The Home Alone
he
kid
didn't.
was the Home Alone kid was
So
prepubescent.
Emmanuel Lewis.
You know what? I don't like
Emmanuel Lewis was always
what you
with
doing?
Michael Jackson.
Killing your art. You killing
How
our
come Emmanuel
star.
Lewis never reported?
Yeah,
that?
why he didn't talk about that? Why did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Carlton ain't talk about that shit? Carlton was with him
Emmanuel Lewis
first.
was always with Michael Jackson.
Carlton and the damn
a lot of
Bubbles with him.
That don't talk about it.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I saw Michael Jackson.
My question
I saw
to
Michael
you.
Jackson live.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
My
they
question
saying
to
free
you.
R. Kelly in the chat, bro.
Somebody say free R. Kelly in the chat. Y'all
This
I
so
just
sick.
asked you,
needs to end.
how much money would you be willing to take to let your child go spend a whole year with Michael
But Miss
Jackson?
Jackie, you got to point out who was the who was
I don't understand why I can answer your
Okay,
question.
let's do this. Everybody
Answer
freeze out.
mine.
Come on, everybody freeze. Everybody freeze. Everybody freeze. Did Mike pay any monies out? Did he pay any monies out?
Yeah,
Yes,
it was first.
he
The first.
did.
Yeah.
Hold on. So
The
let me
first
say
time.
this.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna hold him accountable for the money he paid out. Everything else, I don't know. If he paid some money for a situation, you know what I'm saying, then he must have felt some type of accountability for it. Right? That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna speak on that part that
He
paid
paid
bread.
out over 26 lawsuits.
No, he did
all
not.
right.
You lying.
Pull it up. So okay, I need you to
I'm
point
lying.
it
Pull
show
it
you
up.
gotta pull that up.
It was only one
Pull it up.
lawsuit he did. The
Go
first
pull that
one.
up. He said she didn't hit him with the 26. Somebody
Nah,
said free R. Kelly. Who said that?
I need to see those 26.
What fool said that? What man?
And they never
said
locked
that?
Michael Jackson up once. 26 lawsuits for
Yeah,
child
exactly.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's not true.
Rasta man say the conversation is ridiculous.
Isn't it, Rocky?
It's ridiculous.
You let your child that's like 8, 9 years
Can you
old,
just go get those
go with
26?
this celebrity. Wait a minute. I'm older than a lot of y'all.
Can
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
remember,
Okay, the FBI
I remember
report didn't show any.
Can you
It's
go get
somebody
those
say
26
Mr. Metro said the
pages,
FBI
please?
report didn't show anything. Okay,
the,
y'all
every,
doing
the FBI report on what? You can look at
On Michael Jackson.
the
What you
Why y'all
talking
talking
about?
about court cases and R. Kelly? Go look up the court cases on Michael
Hey,
Jackson.
hey,
I'm not R. Kelly. I'm
What's up?
Hold on,
talking
Miss
about
Jackie.
polite. My
Miss
bad.
Jackie.
I made a
Miss
mistake.
Jackie.
I meant to say polite.
Hey, Miss Jackie.
Uh-huh.
You say yeah. Hey, remember one time, Miss
Listen,
Jackie?
you can't ask me no more questions because you
No,
never.
no, I'm not
answered
asking you a
mine.
question because you say you older, you much older than us, and you know
I
more
didn't
history.
get to what I didn't get to my point.
75, yo.
No, I'm not attacking. No, I'm saying, do you remember in the 90s, Miss Jackie? There was this lady, and her son. She was accusing Michael Jackson of touching her son, and it came to find out that she was lying. Remember, I think she was on Gerardo.
She had she that was her thing, like filing lawsuit. She done it a bunch of times.
Yeah, but her son was with Michael, but it was a lie. Came and found out she was lying on. Many people lying. Even Aaron Carter, who was a superstar, his mother trying to get money out of Michael, and she was lying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Man, we gonna stop talking about Mike dead, man. Bless the dead,
I
man.
asked you a
Yes,
question.
sir. Yes, sir.
Bless
Why
the
won't
dead,
you
man.
answer
Enough
it?
of that. No, we're not gonna answer no more.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
dead
kill a
questions.
superstar, man. That's
Yeah,
my
we
man
got
right
living.
there.
Nah,
MJ
the
fadeaway.
superstar did it. We gonna get him, but you know, we ain't going no
I
kids,
appreciate
no
it.
kids.
I
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Go ahead. You want to say
appreciate it.
something?
My only point was how you condemn
say this?
one and don't condemn the other in the
No,
situation.
you see again, because one is condemned, you go through the exact same process. You do not say because one is guilty, the other is automatically guilty. And when we go through the process with regards to Michael Jackson, these facts are not substantiated. So I'm not even entertaining the discussion. These things have completely been disproven. Those two dancer boys that were on Oprah has been discredited. There has never been no actual case filed against Michael Jackson. You want to say he's a little weird that he chooses to hang out with little kids? Call him weird. However, to sit here and say he's as guilty as R. Kelly or anything like that is like no.
We ain't gonna give him the R. Kelly.
Cedric, let me say this one more time. I'm not saying that he's guilty as R. Kelly or anything like that. My point was that public opinion convicted Cosby, because their whole point was, if this many people said he did it, then he must have did it. But when it comes to, why do y'all keep interrupting me before I finish? That's why it's an argument.
No, it ain't, Jackie. We moving. Go ahead. Make your last statement on the dead man. Go ahead.
No, what you talking about?
That's the only point right there. It is the same thing. Public opinion convicted this person versus evidence.
Right, you're right.
Versus evidence, and it's the same thing with polite. So if some people want to reserve their right to convict polite because they're waiting for evidence to be proven, then you can't say that, oh, you on his side. That's
no, man.
He didn't do that. Sister, hold on.
That does not mean you're on his side.
No. What I'm saying is this. What we saying is this. Michael Jackson never went through a grand jury. That's
not my point.
So what you saying?
Has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
This is not about public opinion.
No, she's saying Rob Bone. She's just saying that everybody now is just already condemning polite. They
no.
We're
not doing that. No, let's be clear here.
No one's doing that.
He went to a grand jury. The reason why the charges stuck, because the DNA was took and it was a goddamn match. That's why the warrant was issued for him. That is concrete.
Yeah. Okay, so wait a minute. If that's concrete, and there's some people that say, okay, I want more evidence, does that mean that they sticking by polite side? No.
What more evidence do you need? Hold on, let's be clear here. I want this to be clear so you can understand how this works. If somebody says that a child was touched, the first thing they do, they grab the child, they do the little thing, they swab the person and all this other shit. They find the semen. They call this dude in. Yo, let me take your DNA. Oh, shit. We have a match. Warrant, lock you up. My dude, this is your bail. Your ass is going to trial. Yeah, he's going to go through the process. He's prolonging this shit like a motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, the concrete part is
it's going down.
The question,
hey, Rob Bone, how old was she? How old was she, Rob Bone?
14.
That's the piece they're going to
14?
get together.
Okay.
Y'all do know that though, right?
That's his daughter, right?
No, it's not his real daughter.
No, what I mean, that's one of his girlfriend.
No,
one
of his girlfriend. Yeah. So I mean, the question is, how did the DNA get there? That's gonna be the thing they're gonna fight.
It got there from him.
Okay.
No. So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Yeah, that's probably okay, but
the video cameras is there.
Yeah,
the girl concludes with it. He agrees that he went to that goddamn hotel at a Pacific time.
Oh, you heard him say that? You heard him say that?
Not him say it. No, I didn't hear him say it. That's
no. That's the police report said.
Yeah, this is what the report says, right? Oh. So now, when you're looking at the report, right? You about to take a kid to an after party. Number one, this is a fucking problem. This is the time of COVID. Let's be clear here. This is the time of COVID. Everything is closing at 12. So he tries to go to the club. The shit is closed. Now you have to take her where? You took her to that room, homie. You took her to that room. The only way you're going to get out of this, which would be a sad case, if that mother was beefing with him and she did something with the dude, then took the sweater and put it on. That sounds a little crazy. But if that happened, that's your only way out.
But that's the only way out. Let's play this clip, man.
I never said I think polite and innocent. I never said
anything for polite.
Like
you capping.
And you missed my whole point in the conversation.
Hey, I ain't gonna fight that long.
You're Rob Bourne. I think the baby mother did that, man. She told her daughter to put that on.
That'd be some shit.
But they run that kind of game down there. Y'all know that.
They do, man. I think that's the baby mama, man. Polite too calm and collected right now. He seemed like he gonna win this case. I think that's what
nigga always calm and collected.
Speaking up. Hold on, we got
psychopath is always calm and collected.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me hit the stop screen share. We have one on the panel. This Axiom Polite's call. Did you
who?
G.
Yeah, we want Miss Tiffany to talk. G. That's what I want.
And we're gonna have to let Miss Tiffany talk. G.
We want Miss Tiffany.
G.
Tell me what I do.
Put a one in the chat.
What I do.
Michael Jackson just clowning. He ain't.
G.
What I do?
Yo, you went straight. You
polite.
No.
Yeah, you
know
backed
what
him. You was like, yo.
He's stupid. Nah, quit that.
Nobody on this panel was agreeing. We was like, nah, we're gonna hold up. We're not gonna back it. We're not gonna argue for him. And you stepped out there. Now I gotta let Miss Tiffany.
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
Vilify
Oh
him.
God! How you gonna kill me like that, man?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you, Miss Tiffany. What's good? Go ahead.
It's hilarious.
Oh, you gotta work on your sound system. We can't hear it. We can't hear it. You gotta work on that sound system.
No, y'all can hear me.
He trying.
No, you talking about the video.
He trying to play a little gospel
music.
thing.
Take the intro music, Miss Tiffany.
Let Miss Tiffany get a say. Go ahead, Miss Tiffany.
Wait, play the intro music again.
Let Miss Tiffany get a say, Jackie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Tiffany.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, it was a little bit. Yeah, I heard a little bit.
It was a little bit.
That was a teeny clap. No, anyway.
Yeah, you gotta let it go longer, but go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, to talk about a dead person when you got like all these people that are alive and well here today. Talk about these situations that are going on now. Read Polite's charges. Don't ask me to read them because I didn't bring it up. But just go ahead and read the charges.
I'm not reading that shit sick, man.
Like really, like put some, people acting like ain't nothing been done on it. There ain't nothing on there. There's 7 charges, 6 of them are felony charges.
I ain't say that. Who said that? That was G. Lacan said that.
but hold on.
That's Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jackson.
That's Michael Jackson.
His name Michael Jackson. His name really Michael Jackson.
Hey, but here's the thing though.
Well, I don't know.
Hold on. Here's the thing though.
What?
You gotta also admit though.
Don't do it.
Polite now. Polite wrote 88 books.
99.
I'm on 99.
99 books.
Don't sell that man short. Don't know how that man work.
I'm joking. I'm playing.
Okay. Dr. York wrote a whole lot of books too, didn't he?
99, something like that.
Who is that? That's Rob Bourne. Rob Bourne.
Dr. York wrote 1,000 books.
Right. I think people hear what they want to hear. Because I was not trying to bring up Michael Jackson in a bad light. My only point was how the public condemns people versus how some people say, let me wait for more evidence before I condemn people. That was my only point. This guy on this panel asked me my personal opinion about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, G-Lock-On did.
G-Lock-On did.
All right,
that
ain't this guy. I asked you that because I was saying
that wasn't nothing. That wasn't in my topic, and that was not what I was trying to drive.
No, that was me. She's talking about.
I opened the door for the Michael Jackson because
my whole point that I was bringing up is that I think it's unfair to tell a person that put your sister or your daughter in that situation.
That was
I think that was unfair, and to say that a person is agreeing with a person because they say, "Let me wait for more evidence."
Yeah, that was dumb.
Is unfair. That was my own.
Michael Jackson was green. Michael Jackson was green. You talking about me because I brought it up. I brought it up, so you talking about me? Just say me. Don't be.
No. I asked her that because I was like, because I asked her that to show that even though there's no evidence with the Michael Jackson, even though there's evidence, even though he went to court and beat it. Even though he got multiple cases, even found not guilty, you still think he did it because I'm just showing like people. That's how we operate. Like I don't know that nigga.
Yeah.
You always got multiple drug charges, or at a certain point, we saying, "Yo, you might ain't got locked up for it, but you always get locked up for selling dope." Anyway, somebody want to read that? Go ahead, Miss Tiffany, read it. Go ahead.
I'm not reading that.
Whose background is that?
And now molest Chase.
Yeah, we can't read that on IG.
Should be reading it.
So he got four counts of three counts
of
my
vibe just looking at it.
That L&L stands for lewd and lascivious. That L&L.
Pull that up. You pull it up. Say, is that you say me? Identify the person. Who's that?
That's Rob Bourne. That's Sabio's reading it. Sabio's reading
it. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's polite charges you put up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn.
Let me say one thing about Polite. I think Polite was guilty when he said that. When Polite said that he did not believe that Malachi York molested children, he was already guilty before he even committed a crime.
Hey, Jackie, that's what I'm saying. Like
Jackie, that was his opinion.
Right.
Hey, Miss Jackie, that was his opinion. He didn't see
man.
Malachi doing all that. That was his opinion.
Wow. Okay, listen, man. Y'all, wow. That was
Doesn't
And
mean it's
Malachi
true.
admitted to it, and he was convicted of it. He pleaded guilty.
We got my goddamn brother unbiased in the building, man. What's good, family?
Hey yo, P. Yeah, I just want to say, hey yo, P. Sosa, JBO, Sosa. You know, Miss Tip, that Cedric, that's the family, man. I feel like I'm at home over here.
What up, unbiased?
Everybody else.
What it do?
Oh yeah, but I just want to say this, yo. Listen, man. I don't know too many straight black men that gets.
I'm biased.
Yeah, hold on.
I don't.
Hold on. Let me just say this. I don't know how many straight black men who get accused of pedophile, all that crazy shit. You know, to me, you know, in a you know, living in an urban city, if you get even accused of that shit, man, like that's a guilty verdict. So Mike,
Why?
Mike,
Golly.
because I just said that's not the norm. I know 1,000 niggas and nobody got a damn
That's true.
accusation.
Right. I agree with you.
Accusation of a molestation or pedophile rape. Once that shit get associated with you, man, because there's people more famous and more, you know, more money than Mike, and that shit never tells them. So you in the bed with kids and all that shit, man. That's for me, that's good enough for me. And R. Kelly, same shit, and Polite, same shit.
Okay, cool. That's fair.
I got a good one. I got a good one, y'all. Hold on. Did OJ kill the white woman?
No, he did not.
Hell yeah.
No, hold on. No.
I
knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I'm from Cali, and I'm gonna say it straight out. I was there when it happened. OJ did that shit.
No, OJ didn't do that, homie.
I was there when it happened.
I was not there.
I'm going to say OJ made it happen. OJ was not there, but he made it happen.
Did that shit.
He was in LA. That's enough for him. Huh? He was in LA when it happened. They got OJ did that shit.
Yeah, so
regular dudes catch them charges.
Everybody from Cali know LA did that.
The mistake. The mistake.
OJ didn't do it.
Listen, let me say this.
Nah,
if the
you
glove
can't say that.
doesn't fit, we must acquit.
Exactly.
Glove don't fit.
Hey, listen to somebody who actually followed this for a little while. They made a mistake. Like I really know, and from what I researched, that OJ was involved. He didn't do it. That's why he got off. They charged him with the murder, but he was definitely responsible for the murder.
How?
OJ did.
Okay.
How was he responsible?
But listen.
Okay, because he linked up with the person who actually killed her ass.
And who was the person?
And this goes to the point.
Okay,
who was that? Who was the person who actually killed her?
Got it. So the guy who actually killed her was he was locked up for multiple killings already. He's like some serial killer.
The serial killer.
Like
what's his name?
I mean, off top, I don't know the name off top, but
you capping unbiased.
Nah,
he lying. That nigga lying.
Nah, I'm not lying. No, that's a fact. Yo, the dude had a mix.
Boy, you always lying.
Look, well, first of all, I'm not even known to be a liar like that. You dig?
Come on, man, everybody lie.
No, I'm not known to be a liar, especially publicly. You know, I got a good reputation. So
get the fuck out.
I was, well, I mean, you don't know me, but I will say this though. I will say the guy admitted to the murder. The detective asked him to explain the murder weapon. He did all that shit.
And they just say, what?
Yeah, he explained the murder. Well, they wanted OJ, but he explained the murder weapon. He explained everything. He explained everything.
And they ain't lock him up.
And then lock him in.
His ass locked up. But listen, he got locked up for other women.
Then so hold on. I'm biased. So OJ pay him to do it. That's what you're saying, basically.
Did I say pay?
No.
Okay.
So OJ knew. No. What I'm asking you is,
OJ
knew about the guy, right?
Yeah, he knew about the guy.
So he knew the guy was going there to kill.
Yeah.
That's what.
And though, here's what I'm saying though, and then you know, like court, right? Like just because you go to court and you get found guilty don't mean you did it.
No,
And just because you go to
Right.
court and get found not guilty, don't mean you didn't do it.
Exactly. So
no, it ain't the half.
Yeah, I just brought it up for
Yeah,
public.
so for
I
me,
just brought it for public opinion.
No, I like
so
that though,
hold on,
Rob.
let me make my point. Let me make my point.
All of the black people thought he was not guilty. You saw that goddamn shit. All the white people was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I was in high school when that came out.
What I'm saying was this though, is like with that charge, right? Even when he go to court and even if he's found not guilty, for me, I'm talking about for me personally, I still think he did it.
Right.
That charge is too cruel, bro. Like I just don't know many niggas who get that charge and they wasn't that nigga.
Exactly, and that same stuff about molestation and rape.
Say, I have a theory.
Go ahead.
But I'm not gonna say it.
Not good. Not good. He about to sound like.
Don't say that, bro. Please don't say it.
I have a very good theory.
Yeah, they're gonna make a soundbite of that shit.
Don't say it.
I have a theory. All right, hey, look, we had the clip. Let's move forward. We're not.
Now, what's your theories? What you think?
Hell no, I ain't saying that right.
Hey, hypothesis or theory? Which one you got there?
Nah, man. Hell no, I got a
Join us tomorrow in the Discord where we will
I don't
go
have a
live
scientific
to
theory.
discuss.
Right.
Join us.
Yo, I know that's not Lex Vortex you got on the screen, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh
Let
my
a clip so we can
Listen,
get a different
we
thing.
playing a clip. Let's get a different vibe going. So we going to my man Yanga show, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. He's the guy that was on the Real Black Atheist with me, and Black Atheists of Atlanta. That's my man Yanga right there. Leader in the community. Used to take me around, talk to the youth gangs. Let me just say what it is, right? And you know, I used to get it in, still do. And that's my man Yanga. He's in Atlanta, and I did a show on science and how it's counterintuitive. And of course, Lex, you know, he switched sides all day. He don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
But this is what Brother Lex say. So we're gonna listen, and it's gonna speak to our points here, like death to the damn experts. So, you know, our audience, I think we've grown together and we're intelligent enough with these conversations. And everybody on the panel I've had these serious conversations with, so we kind of understand what science is. So let's let that beautiful being finish roll. Now watch this. Oh, did I push the thing? Hold on, I gotta do it right. Hold on. All right, I got it right. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's get it right. Let's get it cracking around here, and then when everybody responds to it.
When the dude said that, because you know it didn't make no sense. He said, yeah, it's logical. We know that, you know, watching history, don't let a white boy stick you with a needle.
Mm-hmm.
But then he turns around and says, well, how can I then say that everyone should take the jab? See, that's a complex intelligence. What?
Yeah, I said it was counterintuitive. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. He's stupid.
Yeah,
he
nigga
didn't get that right. He's stupid. So we was talking about it's counterintuitive based off of the stuff we went through with your opinions, to then turn around and say, yo, go ahead and let him stick you with a needle. So everybody on the sideline is thinking, why would I do that? Why would I do that? So it takes a level of scientific literacy to understand why you would do that. And it's counterintuitive, right? The common sense thing tells you, stay away from white people, right? They enslave you, the whole 9 yards. Right. White man's a devil. That's the common sense thing. Esau, all of that, right? Okay. So the point is, how do we get our people past that and still make informed decisions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what the conversation is about. He will never get to that level. Now watch this. We're going to finish it.
How can I say, yeah, obviously we shouldn't let the white boy stick us with a needle, but then see, there's another level of complex intelligence that says, let them stick you with the needle. Mm-hmm. No, bro, we ain't learned yet.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, then you done ran by this dude 10 times on a corner. He done robbed you every time. But this time, the robbery is going to serve your purpose. No, bro. We don't trust the Wazungu. And it ain't got nothing to do with racism.
I thought that was interesting too, man. And I hope, you know, if anybody from at some point in time, I hope that you invite an open panel, because I would love someone, Ankh even himself, or someone from the Amin Ra squad to come up. I thought that was interesting, the whole intuitive. I think Brother West called it. And I quite didn't get it either, because like I'm like that too. It's spirit, it's instinct, it's that thing in you saying, hey, this thing isn't right. So to kind of tell that not to work,
isn't that like shit? That's almost like domesticating us. Or
so there it go, and that's my man Younger right there.
Wow.
He said it. He just spoke it. Let me do it again. This is where most of us are. Watch this. Hold on, I'm gonna go right back to that point. That's a deep point he made.
They let the white boy stick us with a needle, but didn't see there's another level of complex intelligence that says let them stick you with the needle. No, bro, we ain't learned yet. Dude, you done ran by this dude 10 times on a corner. He done robbed you every time. But this,
that's that Negro logic right there, though.
Yes,
That's that stupidity shit right there. That's the shit I hate, man.
Yeah, that actually has nothing to
like.
do with the conversation. Like if a nigga keeps robbing you, of course.
Right.
Come on, man. We talking about something. We're talking about now. We have the mechanism.
Compared to a robbery.
Yeah, that's good.
Another classic example of a category.
The extreme.
Yeah,
Damn,
went extreme. Yeah, okay. It sounds good for the crowd. Now watch this though. Watch what Younger says. This is deep what Younger says.
time, the robbery is gonna serve your purpose. No, bro. We don't trust the Wazungu. And it ain't got nothing to do with racism.
I thought that was interesting too, man. And I hope, if anybody from at some point in time, I hope that you invite an open panel, because I would love someone, Ankh even himself, or someone from the Amin Ra squad to come up. I thought that was interesting, the whole intuitive. I think Brother West called it. And I quite didn't get it either, because I'm like that too. It's spirit, it's instinct, it's that thing in you saying, hey, this thing isn't right. So to kind of tell that not to work, isn't that like shit? That's almost like domesticating us, or
trying to kill your inner instinct, that inner voice, that spirit, that thing that you can't measure away that guides us. See, that's what the Wazungu need to do in order to make us stupid. Oh, that inner voice. That's pseudo. That's just a figment of your imagination. Well, that voice has saved my life.
Yeah, that inner voice gets you fucked up though.
Yeah, what pills you on?
So let's actually discuss this. And this is where we at. We where the rubber meets the road at, man. So yeah, that's interesting right there. So where we at? Where we at in the discussion? What y'all think about that clip? What about that inner voice?
Talking about the inner voice, that spirit. You had that. We all had
Holy
that.
Spirit.
One at a time. Go ahead, Rob Bourne. Go.
We all
the inner voice.
We all had that, bro. And if we listened to that shit like I had it, something told me that day, yo, son, don't do it. I went out there and did that shit. Or you had your mom who just one day they just be like, yo, don't you go over here. And then all of us, I'm not gonna say I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of people had that, and I had that too. I don't know what that shit is. It's just a feeling. I don't know, and I know you had it. You've been out in the streets long enough. Something had to guide your ass, or you wouldn't be here.
Malcolm, where you at, Malcolm? You want to add something to that voice?
The voice. Cedric about to kill us. Cedric gonna kill us.
Your subconscious.
Go ahead,
y'all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the magic voice. Yeah, the magic voice is for me. It's scientific observation, man. It's the magic voice is the voice of the experts in consensus.
Like that.
I mean, that's just where I'm at with it, man. I ain't trying to be all funny. That's just where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like they said they're trying to take their voice away and make us stupid, but on the white man's internet, it's a trip to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead, Sosa.
there was a time,
the voice,
right? I mean, it's not about the voice, right? Because that's just your conscious, that's just your conscious, right? Your mind, right? So it's always going to be that there, but it's about putting things in perspective, right? Okay. There was a time when it wouldn't be a good idea for an African to get on a ship with white people. But we see niggas taking cruises every day. because when you put it in perspective, right? We realize that the times is different, and based on the time, we operate in a different manner. That's really all I'm gonna say on that.
Sosa, I missed you, Sosa. Man.
Okay, hold on.
Silly as hell, yo.
Hold on. Sabio, what about the voice?
Yo, I'm still trying to figure out what the spirit is, yo. The spirit shit. Like, which spirit we talking about?
And the voice.
And the voice. I mean, hey,
and the voice.
It was my grandmother. It was my great grandmother. It was my grandfather telling me, "Don't be stupid."
Okay, that's where you at. Where you at, Cedric? The magic voice is all in us. We should listen to that voice.
There is so much that. Intuition, folks. Unc, I don't know how many times you have explained the evolution of the mind, the believing brain. You're never gonna mistake a shadow for a human, but how you explain that? You're never gonna mistake a human for a shadow.
Never mistaking a human to be a shadow, but you always make the mistake and make a shadow a human.
Okay. Now,
and the voice telling you, "Hey, that's a person." Really,
exactly.
Go ahead, though.
Secondly, there is confirmation bias at play, and we all have it. I'm gonna tell you the time that I went to the club and I got to the door and I didn't go in, and they shot up the club that night. Man, my instincts were on it. But how many times that shit you went home, nothing happened? Confirmation bias. We remember the hits and we forget the misses. It's part of human nature.
Yeah.
You know how we understand that? Because although we all experience it, we engage in science, and science is counterintuitive. Common sense fundamentally roots us in the belief that the sun rises and sets. It's in our vernacular. We speak like that. Scientific literacy allows us to understand, though, that, it's the earth that is actually moving around its axis and around the sun.
Right.
There is the distinction. So we have developed tools which give us an epistemology. It gives us a way to distinguish the believing brain that can come up with all kinds of shit versus reality. And that's where the rubber meets the road. So yes, my brother, your instincts, let me tell you this, as aware, conscious, and as sure as I was of the vaccine, I did my vaccine live. That believing brain was saying,
kicking in.
I hope you're making a good decision. I hope you. That's the believing brain. While I'm sitting there, while I can explain how this technology works, the believing brain saying, I hope you made a good decision, boy. Are you sure about this?
There you go.
That's human nature. And it takes maturity to embrace that reality and move beyond it.
That's the part. Where you at, Miss Tiffany? What about that inner voice?
I would also say it's intuition, and I would also add that it can be developed and improved upon. And so
we probably need to look that word up. So you think it's intuition? How about you, Miss Jackie?
What?
Okay, you missed it. You heard the clip, the voice.
What? He said what?
What? Chicken butt. Go around the corner and lick it out. That's what.
I can read the definition.
Read the definition of intuition. Let's see.
All right. It says the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. For example, we shall allow our intuition to guide us. This is also part of the definition. A thing that one knows or considers likely from instinctive feeling rather than conscious reasoning.
Yeah, you look at something, you go, you know what? I think it's safe. I think it's safe to go this way. Yeah. And you go based off your intuition.
And that's
you might be wrong. You might be wrong.
I'm not gonna go down that road.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be wrong. Intuition.
Who was the person on here that said they've listened to that voice?
Me?
Everybody said that so far.
What about
Rob
you? You didn't say
I agree with Rob Bourne.
I didn't get that. I'm going to get to mine. I'm going to get to mine.
He played the dangerous game, man. He mixed that up
because
let me
that's
get my
something
voice.
that people go through. Oh, my bad, brother.
Okay.
Let me get my voice. So Rabon's a little charitable because Rabon was dealing with the angel on the left shoulder voice. But what about the devil on the right shoulder voice? You dig? So it's like, how do you distinguish which voice is what? So Malcolm said you got the voice of the experts and you got the voice of your grandmother, those people with good experience. So so there is something there before you make a decision, right? And that's just whatever y'all want to call it, intuition, conscious advice is kicking in, and you got to decide what you want to do at that point, but Lex Vortex, my man a little slow, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it can be developed over time. So whatever your intuition and whatever you do as a result of your intuition, I guess you have to look at your results. And if your results are not really helping you, then hopefully that will kind of force you to develop better wisdom and better intuition. So that's
but intuition can be biased by superstition.
Of course. Everything can be biased by it.
That's why I said look at the outcome. If the outcome is working for the individual, if it's not, then it's up to that individual to develop better intuition. Yeah. Because we can think we're good at picking friends, but we're actually bad at it. Then we have to learn our lesson.
There you go. See,
we have to learn
intuition.
Right. We have to learn our lesson.
You meet people that's
Exactly.
50
We going
years.
down the round. You missed your turn.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you missed it. You was like, huh? What? You missed your turn.
What happened was,
go ahead, unbiased.
No, I said I had to say.
Huh?
He made a statement.
Yeah, I said I had to say. Yeah.
So okay, so let me give y'all some things about intuition. Actually, being in the street for all the times I did, there was a certain understanding that I had developed about being in areas. There was a certain body language that I had picked up. And so you could always tell when the person was up to no good based off of his body language. So what you thought was intuitive, it was actually you reading a person's body language to know if he meant you harm or not. Most of us are not very well at hiding those intentions, right? Body language speaks volumes to us, right? That's what you see the most. Okay, you hear less of what a person says. It's that body language, right? Also, there's certain areas in the city where with like dark alleys and stuff like that, we automatically I can't see down there clear enough to go down there. I don't know what's in there, so you don't do it. And so the things that you think is like intuitive is really things you learn in your environment. Just like on the football field, there's skill to this thing. You know when a person is coming. If a person is playing the DB on the right side of the field, you're a running back. I heard Marcus Allen talk about it, right? And they was wondering, you broke the sweep. We seeing you hit around the right side, right? I'm coming from the left side. I'm tracking you, right? As soon as I got there, you cut on me. How'd you know it? Was it your intuition? He said, hell no. He said, I always knew you was coming. I took a picture in my mind where you was at, and I figured at this certain amount of time you would arrive here. See, that's called skill. So no, I'm not looking at it as intuition. It's like being a gambler, right? You're a gambler, Sosa. Do you go off your intuition? I bet you don't.
All of it is intuition. Yeah, but it's always
when you make your money.
It's based on intuition still. Like even your experience, right, with the dude in the club to notice the body motion, that was developed. Based on your surroundings, your intuition was sharpened to that type of movement, But if you put the same black person in that position, he gonna sleep on certain cues because he don't have the intuition that you have. His shit ain't been honed yet like yours. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna be the one to be like, yo, let's dip. You know, what's going on? Bro, it's time to slide. He gonna be completely oblivious. Whereas yours is already sharpened because you already got the experience to see shit coming.
And then sometimes you see it and there's nothing you can do about it. I remember it was about maybe 2:00 in the morning, which is the wrong time to be outside. I always felt comfortable in my neighborhood to go out anytime I fucking wanted to. So it's 3:00 in the morning. As soon as some fucking guys walked up to me and asked me for a fucking cigarette, I say, damn, they're gonna get me. Right? As soon as they said, give me a cigarette, I was like, ain't nothing I could do there. Maybe I should have ran. No. Asked for a cigarette. I don't got no cigarette. I'm trying to figure out a way out. And one of them swung and hit me, right? We got to fighting. And, they was a little loose with their shit. They ain't know how to do it right. And I was winning. And one stepped in between them and shot me point blank range. So I'm not sure if they was just coming to get me, period. However it was, yo, I knew that shit was going down. Right? If I didn't have no heat on me, I was comfortable. I'm in my hood. I ain't had none of that. But if I'd have had a gun, I'd have started shooting them niggas. As soon as they asked for it, as soon as they approached me, I'd have started shooting immediately. So was it my intuition, like you said, it was honed in on things I had gained from time before. It wasn't no mystical spiritual shit.
Yeah,
right?
but how many times
Yeah,
though you had that same
talking about that is I think that fits everything you said fit the definition of intuition. I'm not really speaking about that. I'm speaking about the joint, like I get up in the morning and I already feel some crazy shit in my stomach. I'm talking about that shit. And that right there, that shit, I paid once that first incident happened that caused me that whatever I did, I've been paying attention to that shit ever. It's not, I understand what you say, like the body language. Like in my situation or where I'm at, you can tell, yo, dude just too quiet. Something about to happen. That's the developed intuition. That other shit though, that other shit.
God voice, like your spirit. So you on that?
Yeah.
But
you know, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. Not that one though. That's developed. That's the God voice.
I want to ask Ankh a question. The story you told, is that based on intuition or experience?
It's both.
It's both. It's
For
your
me,
intuition. It's not what your intuition is really based off of understanding.
To me, intuition is superstition. And I don't deal with superstition.
Yo,
no, it's not. Intuition has nothing to do with superstition.
No, it doesn't. So,
like your body, even if this is evolution, right?
I just read the definition.
As a human being,
let her read the definition again.
Listen, it's as a human being, right? In a savannah, you have developed your intuition over generations, because when you're in a savannah, you don't have time to get a scientific look at what's going around in your environment. You heard a sound, an animal jumped out, somebody got killed. The next time you hear that sound, even if it ain't the animal, you're gonna run. You're not, and that type of intuition has helped you navigate through the world, right? So with science now, there's certain things your intuition kicks in, but we have better tools to make sound judgments on what's going on. If science, and that's what other times you may not have the means of figuring out what's going on, and for safety reasons, you err on the side of caution. I'm saying but that's intuition. It's not superstition.
The definition says ability at the beginning, which means when you think about ability, that's something that you can learn and you can also sharpen over time.
Right.
Intuition.
So wait, the example that you give when you say, well, the animal jumped out and the person got killed, so the next time an animal jump out, I know,
No, I see you heard a sound.
That's what
your intuition increases.
All right, we're going to Cambridge. We're gonna go to Cambridge.
Yeah, your intuition is increasing, is learned based on
experience.
I don't know.
And we react more to situations based on previous experiences. So in real time, we react to situations, and based on those reactions, we build up experiences which feed our intuition. The ability to read a room, comes out of your fundamental basic instinct of survival. And then you employ all those facets, and they give you they make a decision as to whether to stay, whether to leave, whether you're comfortable, whether not, whether it's safe, etc. But it's all based on those little keys that you
made it up. We all made it up. Here's the definition. We're going to Cambridge. We made it up.
No, I know what intuition is.
It says knowledge from, I think you might got it right. It says knowledge from, watch, an ability to understand or know something immediately based on your feelings rather than facts.
Okay, I got it. Hey, let me give you
right, because when you saw that dude, right, that was going to rob you, you had a feeling like, yo.
Yeah, I had a feeling. That's right. Yeah.
Right.
You know, that intuition gets you.
But wait a minute, why do you have that feeling? You have that
might
feeling
be right.
based on the experience.
Oh,
It might not be a personal experience, but it could be an experience that you have seen
and that
on
is
the news.
And that is your intuition.
That might be different than the voice, though. I'm thinking the intuition is different from the voice. I'm thinking that's something different.
The voice is
I think the voice is
voice is your
superstition,
mind.
Jackie. I think we can agree. I think that's not intuition. That voice you hearing and all, I don't know.
So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's superstition. I hear a voice in my head. People hear Jesus all the time.
I don't even know
If
Jesus.
you talk about that type of voice, is different. But I'm talking about the type of voice for you in the store. You like, damn, should I get this? Should I? You know what I'm saying? You start talking to yourself.
A lot of people
conversation that you have with yourself.
A conversation that you have with yourself, that inner voice that's in you every time you do stuff, bro. Like,
but a lot of people attribute that voice to God.
We're not talking about God. Yeah, I mean, some people do.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, some people do, but that's what he's saying.
I'm not talking about God, but I am.
Yeah.
Okay, we ain't gonna argue with that. But
can I speak on that real quick?
But hold on, we want to talk about
intuition,
magical thinking.
That had I listened to that inner voice or that intuition when I was 18, I wouldn't have gotten stabbed. Had I decided to go in the house, and I told myself to go in the house, but I decided to go up the street instead of going in the house. And I wound up getting stabbed in my abdomen. Wow. And I learned to listen to that voice that say, don't go with your first mind.
Yeah, and then sometimes you had an intuition and you messed up. Something like you don't always get it right with intuition. Sometimes you get it wrong. You know what I mean?
The voice from hell.
You meet this shorty at the club and you're like, I think it's a good idea to go back. Well, it feels good.
Bobby West trying to get animated with voice.
Yeah,
Bob West.
I don't think I should wear a condom. She look clean.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
it's gonna work, yo. That voice is crazy.
Sometimes it's wrong, bro. Sometimes you make bad decisions based on your
intuition. Right.
Sometimes you get it right. Yeah. Sometimes you get it right.
I made some horrible decisions.
So how about the intuition? Don't get the vaccine. It's not based on no facts. Right.
Yeah.
It's not based on facts.
Confirm. No, it's not.
Based on a feeling and not on a fact.
Just a feeling.
Your intuition will tell you, don't take that vaccine. You don't know what they're giving you. See,
and that's different though. He mixed that up, bro.
Right.
He mixed that shit up.
I actually didn't. How many people? Hold on, y'all might not have got, but I'm letting you know that these people had that voice when they went to get it. No, don't do it. Before they left the house, they was like, "Don't get that vaccine." I'm telling you, it was this. Look.
Yeah, I had that too. I had it too. I had that voice. You ain't had that voice when you went to get that shot.
Anytime you being stuck with any type of medicine, bro, you gonna. I don't give a damn what it can be. Any hospital medicine, bro. Once you get injected with that, your mind is gonna be like.
Hey. So.
This is true though. The same people that
break down the vaccine, how it works, and I'm telling you, I sat there, and that inner mind that's talking to you, he said, "You sure you know this boy? If you die, you know how stupid you gonna look."
We all thought that. We all thought.
Can I say something?
Yes,
I was sitting in the line.
I just want to say one last thing on intuition and the fact that folks are saying, okay, it's not based on fact, based on that definition. That's all well and good, but we're human beings, so our feelings account for a lot. And a person's batting average using their intuition could be stellar.
No,
listen, I didn't say perfect. Just like Sosa said,
it ain't gonna be stellar.
It can be.
Nah,
it can be
horrible.
It's gonna be horrible, yo.
No, because just because
let me
finish.
Let her finish. She working on kids.
Just because a person is using their intuition, that doesn't mean they go with their first mind, like Sabio said. So you can sit for a minute before you make a move and allow your intuition to go to work, which will improve your chances of making great decisions for yourself.
Hey,
I don't know the perfect
no matter
way.
how long you sit, your decision is based on feeling instead of fact. Therefore, your chances of making a rational and accurate decision are reduced by the same amount, regardless of the time you spend
I want to finish though. I don't want to overtalk you, Cedric, because your voice is really loud.
Yo, he got that magic.
Yeah, I just come on. I don't know all the particulars and ins and outs of evolutionary psychology, but I'm a bet that the fact that human beings have the ability to feel and have intuition, it plays a big part in our survival.
It is that's what I'm trying.
So we're not gonna act like
we're gonna act like here we go.
We're not gonna act like it don't play a part in keeping us safe out here.
No, it was in
my
the Stone
intuition.
Age. No.
Well, no, even today, my intuition tells me, Bobby, that I don't need to be outside at 2:00 in the morning.
That's
it's different for you.
No, it's not.
But it's not based on fact. It's not based on fact.
Instinct is different from intuition.
Okay. Now, hey, Cedric.
So y'all trying to say y'all dismissing what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's that. Hold on, let me make this point. So early humans, they used all that stuff. That's all. That's it. All the stuff you're talking about, we use that. And the reality situation is, it wasn't logical. It's actually not logical. You know, with let me finish. The development of mathematics and science, it's counterintuitive. Listen to what you're actually saying. It's better to make a decision, right? To make an informed decision, you must have the data and the data. Okay, when you on a fly running from an antelope, you don't have that time to do all that. No, do you get my point?
I do, but in real life, things come up.
Yeah, you don't always.
We know that.
Come up on the fly all the time.
Right, and
we don't always have the data.
And you don't have the facts available, so
right.
You have to move based off intuition alone.
Right,
yeah, but don't have the facts.
Yeah, but in our daily life, right, we have the facts in our daily life here in America.
On some things, yes, I'm biased, but not everything.
No, but listen what I'm saying though. But the things we have the facts on, and we decide to ignore that and go to our intuition, that's not a good move.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying there are certain things.
I know she's not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, just going forward, like, you know, I'm not dismissing what you're saying. I'm just saying some people, because back to the vaccine thing, some people mistook, and not just vaccines, like I just say anything. Stats, right? Drop out of high school, you know, your stats of being homeless, you know, or, you know, doing drugs, like there's stats and facts on that. And people would know that from school and go with the intuition, dropping out or getting on drugs anyway, hoping that they could wing it and be successful.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that. I agree that there are things that are based on fact that we repeat all the time, so we can pretty much discern what's going to happen. But there are things that come up in, you know, in our regular life on the fly that we don't have the data to know what's going to happen by whatever choice we make. We just got to make a choice.
Yeah, right. I would say at that point it's 50-50.
And that's why I was trying to explain the whole process of that. Like that's an evolutionary psychology. Like every confirmation bias, all these things, those things are hardwired into your brain.
Yeah.
So when science is available, you have to act against your natural instinct a lot of times to get in terms of science, because you're naturally going to have confirmation bias. So science is a way to rule out your natural intuition in terms of confirmation bias. But sometimes you're in a position where the facts aren't available and all you have is your intuition or your instinct. It all falls under that same thing. And that instinct, that intuition is built off of experience a lot of times. And the less experience you have in said situation, the worst outcome is most probable.
And that's what the con man work off of that, just for the record.
Right.
The con man works off that. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
This is what I learned. If it's too good to be true, it's not true. And I stick with that. You know how many people get burnt with those gold chains? Hey man, we just got them from the mall. They move real quick, looking around. Look, this is a gold chain. That's too good to be true. How much is it? Yo, just go ahead and give me 1,000. I don't got it. Give me 500. He drop it down. Give me 100. Too good to be true.
Right.
Come on, yo, I got this bag ready for this, that, and that.
How many times do you go to the car lot? I'm going to go to the car lot. The guy, you see the commercial. Bad credit, no money down.
Right.
Come down. You know what I'm saying? And you like
no money down.
But you Your intuition, you go the first time.
Right.
And then when you get there, you realize, so next time you hear
I've been there. Of course,
everybody's done it. I'm like, come on, bro.
Okay, wait a minute.
Like no money is bad credit.
Right.
Is
But
that
now
an
when you see
We're
it,
not robots. We're not AI.
hold on. So
But
now
is
when
that
you
an
see it,
intuition or wishful thinking?
That's not intuition. That's just we trying to. As Tiffany makes the point, I'm telling you, when we can use decisions as based off of science, that's going to be your best decision.
Yeah.
Okay, that's real. So, like a vaccine, I'm telling you, a lot of people use their intuition not to take it. Got a funny feeling about that vaccine.
Right. What's inside there?
I done took
All
the
the
other
aluminum.
vaccine. They made this too fast.
All the mercury.
Yeah, they did it. You can ask them. They all say it. It's crazy.
Right.
But so would this be an intuition? I remember back in my high school days, for some odd reason, my alarm clock wouldn't work, right? But my alarm clock, my clock would, it would show the time and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would program in my head to get up exactly at 5:27.
Yeah, same thing here.
Yeah. I would program my head. It would be like 11 o'clock at night. I can't do it no more, but I could program at 11 o'clock. Say, I'm gonna get up at 5:20. And I would get up at that time, 5:27 without alarm clock. So what is that? Is that
conditioning?
You condition yourself. Yeah, I can do it right now.
Is it what?
Conditioning.
Conditioning. Okay, Cedric. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, because you ain't going to bed at 2 a.m. doing that. I tell you that.
No.
Now I can do that at 2 a.m. and do that.
Yep, I can do it.
I can do that at 2 a.m. and do that.
What about 3:30 a.m.?
Man, I got time. Where you gonna say 5 o'clock? Nah,
I'm gonna say 5 o'clock next.
You hit that sweet spot at 4:30, you ain't getting up at 5.
All right, let's finish this clip.
Man, I've done that shit before, man.
All right, let's listen.
Yeah. Many times, like,
right.
And that's what we're losing right now. We've lost that intuition. You know what I'm saying? For our people worldwide, we know something ain't right, but we wanna act like, no, maybe we just been bugging, or like, nigga, we know it ain't right. Come on, bro. Your intuition tells you that. We know these people ain't right, and we know the system ain't right, and we know people and it ain't just African people suffering. Everybody's suffering because of the Wazungu. Even the Wazungu is suffering because of the Wazungu. Come on, man, what are we doing?
Right.
And we gonna take what they tell us for science and the method? They don't have the ability we have.
Oh shit.
That's pseudo right there.
It's intuition that led to science, not no accident.
No, y'all can't talk through the clip. Come on.
If
now.
you know it already, why is it an intuition? Why can't it be just something that you know?
Right. But hold on.
He's leaving off. He's leaving off the part. Go ahead, play it. Go ahead, play it.
Right, hold on.
Bugging, or like, nigga, we know it ain't right. Come on, bro. Your intuition tells you that. We know these people ain't right, and we know the system ain't right, and we know people and it ain't just African people suffering. Everybody's suffering because of the Wazungu. Even the Wazungu is suffering because of the Wazungu. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Right.
And we gonna take what they tell us for science and the method? They don't have the ability we have. It's intuition that led to science, not no accidents of, there was a forest fire and, there was a dead carcass and that's how we learned how to cook meat. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Or, we was dumb. No, it was our intuition that led the black woman to say, what is this plant?
Okay. That's
So
not
you
what
say,
This
Ani
is
said
crazy.
that intuition, he gave an example of an intuition that tells people not to get a vaccine, right?
Well, he's just saying white people ain't better than our intuition. Our intuition was better back in the day. It led to everything. They don't have no method. They science ain't right. That's
the same intuition that tell you not to trust the government to get a vaccine is the same intuition that tell you to go shop at the grocery store every week. The grocery store and the vaccines is governed by the same people.
Let's get something straight.
I don't understand.
We're not what we just saw was not a display of
Feeling.
intuition.
It's not nothing factual, it's a feeling.
Go ahead.
What we got just now was a display of Psychobabble 101. That's all that was.
Night, y'all.
No, I think Lex was trolling, man. He don't feel that way.
No, he did a whole. What you mean? He did
No,
a
that's
whole.
how. Trust me, I've been on the same platform with Lex like a year on a debate channel, bro, and I assure you that is exactly how he feels, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what he.
That's how he rock, bro. You know what I'm saying? I argue with this for hours, bro. I'm saying, but he left out the part of intuition that says when facts are not available. You know what I'm saying? You left that whole knowledge and facts aren't available. So yeah,
he left that out, didn't he?
Back to the Stone Ages. He trying to take us Stone Ages.
And science, like you know, like that serendipity. A lot of scientific discoveries are made through serendipity,
and still being made.
Yeah,
that's how it happens.
That is the
But we must not forget
most scientific things are learned through serendipity.
Yep, a lot of stuff
in
is.
situations where we're not afforded all the data, but we have the time to engage in thought, then we should do things like deductive and inductive reasoning to reach to some kind of logical conclusion, thereby not so much relying on your intuition, but actually engaging in logical thought and critical thinking to make your decision, regardless of the amount of information that you have. This only increases your chances of making an accurate decision instead of just going on what my gut says.
Right. So when you go to the store and you get a Tylenol bottle, you don't need to use your intuition to determine whether that Tylenol is safe.
Hell no.
We already got the facts available. So
You gotta use your common sense. You get a Tylenol bottle.
you're not even using your common sense. We already got the facts on Tylenol.
You have.
Well, it's other things that go along with that too. Because if I go to the store and I get a bottle of Tylenol, if that shit is open and tampered with, that's not my intuition telling me not to buy it. That's common sense telling me that this shit probably.
Yeah, but that's something different.
Yeah, you just added a whole.
Yeah, that's something different. When you go to buy when you go to buy bleach, right? You're not gonna mix that up with window shit. What's that window wiper fluid? You're gonna know you got bleach over that. Like which bleach kills germs and shit like that. But stuff for your windshield wipers don't do that. So you're gonna read the instructions, the ingredients, whatever, to know what.
Yeah, that's required. That's a subset. That's knowledge, which is a subset of belief. It is true belief, which is acquired through actual data, factual knowledge. We know how bleach works. There is no more superstition or no more intuition at play. Now, this is just part of our decision-making process. We know what we're dealing with. You don't press the brake on your car based on your superstition or your intuition that you might need. No, you see the light in front of you go on, you press the brake. That's just system. That's knowledge.
So you don't need to use your intuition when it comes to vaccines because we got the facts and you can look at the
said
facts.
that earlier. Some stuff is just logic. You're going to use logical thinking to come to some conclusions. So the intuition is just something that's built into a mechanism of making a decision. So when it comes to making a decision, am I going to depend on my gut or voices in my head, or am I going to try and take everything that I know or could know into my process of making a decision? So, I don't deal with superstitions. I can't understand the whole superstition thing.
Not talking about superstition.
And
it's not superstition. You can you can't keep saying intuition is superstition. It's not by definition, not just to me. That's not what it is. That's just not what it is.
Talking about gut feelings and stuff like that, to me, that's superstition.
Well, deciding on what you're going to eat tomorrow would be an example of using your intuitive thinking. Or what clothes to put on, or if you're going to buy what particular car, that would be intuitive thinking. You don't really have any facts in making that decision. You're just making it. Otherwise, you're making informed decisions. So in most cases, we would
want to make informed decisions, but it's almost impossible to do that for 24 hours a day.
Right.
Absolutely. So okay, man. I think we up against it, man. I thought we had a good show. We had a good range of topics, man. We mixed in a little bit of science, man. And what we always do, had interesting conversation. And we're gonna figure out what's going down in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, man. And when that trial finished, we're gonna, the internet gonna be lit. And this,
so when the trial started?
I'm not sure. Y'all can Google that. It's gonna be right there for you. It's
Miss
happening.
Tiffany said May 1st.
May 1st is going down. Everybody gonna be streaming it. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far with it, but yeah, maybe Smash is streaming.
Hey, look.
Interesting.
Nigga taking it to trial?
Yeah, he taking it to trial, yo. And
I'm saying, look, how many times that work, bro?
Hey,
that's why I say, hey,
like you ain't did it. If you feel like you ain't did it, yo, then you gotta go to trial with it. Like,
Fam.
I ain't doing it.
If you get found with a key in your car, you gonna take it to trial? Yeah. Because you like shit, I could probably beat this shit. The lawyer say the search was illegal. We finna take this thing to trial. Like, I know niggas who could have got a few years, bro.
Yeah,
took shit to trial, bro.
Yeah, you got from 1 to 5 keys, you get 5 years. So you might as well just take the 5. Don't be in there playing.
Hey, Vegas got a line for polite. Right now.
He clouded. If he didn't do it, good luck.
It was too much evidence online. Forget the whole court stripes and all of that and court charges, but it's too much evidence just online, period. And people have posted, and I don't know if it's still on YouTube, his conversation, well, not his conversations, but Sean Netter talking about how he knew a certain girl was underage and was messing with her. So
that's a different whole.
Yeah, that's a different.
That's a different whole thing. But
that ain't help though. That ain't help.
I'm just talking about, in my opinion, and anybody that goes and does research before coming to a conclusion. That was my whole point when I came on. It shows a lot of. This was in his, this is something that he has been doing, so it's just crazy to me.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And you see this why to entertain these conversations, they're way too sensitive. We start dropping Sa name and stuff like that. No, we're not gonna do that. Sa ain't got nothing to do with this.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What I said,
I'm not saying that.
And you can look it up on YouTube. I'm not making up stuff on nobody. And
that's not what he's saying, Jackie.
That's not what he was saying.
He's just saying, like, let's not go down that road and then put on the same.
And he wasn't talking about you. And he wasn't talking about you.
And on top of that, I'm just talking about my opinion personally. That it's just too much evidence out there.
But here's the thing, though. Polite. Right, here's the thing, right? If he'd have taken this to trial, right, that means, and you know how, listen,
that don't mean nothing. That just means
you did you even let me finish? God damn.
Yeah, cause you already said that mean. It don't mean nothing.
No, what I'm saying is a motherfucker. No, what I'm saying is you dealing with a guy.
Took it to trial.
Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You dealing with a guy who was under Dr. York, and you understand about this trial shit. This man,
he wasn't under Malachi York. He never met Malachi York.
Okay, but what I'm saying is he under. Okay, he wasn't under. Okay,
he never met his father.
No, he never met Malachi York.
He said that's his father.
I don't care.
Nothing wrong with that. He married. He one of his daughters. One of his daughters. He's married. He married like one or two.
Many people know their father, but they never met the guy. That told me.
I'm just being sarcastic right now. But he said that's his father.
That is his father. That's his father-in-law. One of his daughters.
Yeah, literally. That's his father-in-law.
All right, look, enough of that. Look, man, we out of here, man. Show, man.
I just want to say I got all my vaccine shot, boosts and everything. I never had, this is just for me. I never had one side effect. Not
me
one.
neither.
Yeah. I was sick as a mofo. I got lupus. So I knew I was gonna get an extra reaction. I had fever. I was down for 3 days. I had it rough. I'm not lying to you. But the second
get y'all flu shot though, did y'all? I got my flu shot too.
No, I ain't get my flu shot.
No, I ain't never got a flu shot.
Sir.
Yeah, I think I ended up catching the flu though.
And I ended up catching the flu.
Yeah,
watch this. I got the flu shot, and I caught the flu, but the shit was over with in like a day.
Yeah, nah, my shit lasted a little while.
Where's the she was like all week fucked up.
Yeah, I had the flu about 2 weeks, man. 2-3 weeks I had the flu.
So are you trying to tell me
you wouldn't if you had the flu shot?
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking, man.
Are you trying to tell me if you
had the flu shot is something I ain't never put in my importance list. I just never.
Right, me either.
Yeah, me neither.
I never got it.
That nigga was sick for 3 weeks with the flu. Think about it. I bet you get it next year.
Hell yeah. I'm like, this shit never going away, man. Yeah.
I use my intuition because I use my intuition all my life when it comes to the flu shot. Straight up.
Intuition.
Yeah.
Man. You want to hear something crazy, man? I think like every 2 years or 3 years, I get the flu and be sick for like a week. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you be in the bed, fever, can't move.
Yeah, third week, don't want to eat.
Yeah, man. And then one time I said, yo, why not just get the flu shot?
Yeah, right. You're gonna get it anyway.
Just get the flu shot. And I'm saying, look, I don't care what y'all get, man. It's funny. Anyway, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. We'll be back, man. Maybe we'll strike up something during the week. Keep the channel popping, man. I appreciate
it's a good topic tonight.
Yeah, let me say this, we got 2 requests for Pseudo Killer show. Let me say it live, so we gotta get to our meeting. They want one on germ theory, a complete breakdown of germ theory. And I was asked by Sunchild, shout out to Sunchild, if we can do a show on the development of the sexes.
You mean how the sexes came to be?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, that's good.
So are they paying for those shows?
Yeah, she's gonna drop a cash app.
Okay.
Cedric gonna do it. Cedric ready. So Cedric gonna do the research and study. Thank you, Mr. Cedric.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you a link.
All right,
you do germ theory, you're gonna need Haskell for the other side.
Shit, I don't
know. Oh my God.
I'm gonna text you a link of a molecular biologist beating up one of those Haskell dudes, man. Shit, hilarious.
Haskell is the anti-germ theory, man.
Yeah.
And he got the intellect to just fight you down with all type of arms.
Right.
Wait. Universe.
That's
y'all
why
that show we fought with Electric Universe.
Huh?
That's why I gave
Electric Universe Haskell?
Yeah, he had
No, I'm not. No, when I'm not talking to him. No. God,
Haskell had his chance.
No, we done beat him up so bad. No,
Yeah, I hit Haskell up. I said, "Yo, the scientists taking all questions on people who believe like you. Hit him up." And when that nigga when he ain't pull up, all that shit be talking. I was done with him on that subject. Like, nah, I'm good with you.
Haskell, I think I beat Haskell up on Chris's show.
Hey man, you be like, Haskell, how the hell can you sound so intelligent, be so crazy? Shout out to the Doshia, Miss Wright. How you doing? I see you in there, Miss Tiffany, Truth Historian, God Body, D. Evan. Hey Juju, what happened to you tonight? Where was you at? Who else we down there? Rusty. What's up, Rusty S? Who else we got? Mr. Clark. All right. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that came through, man. It was a powerful show, man. We're going to be back, man. Appreciate everybody, who helped donate just to make sure we get the studio up and running, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Appreciate everything, man. And with that, man.
Wait. Hey, when people say they never had the flu, how do you know?
They don't know.
Because I've never been sick.
Stop it. You sound like Rizza Islam right now. Stop it.
You can't say that. Come on. Come on at you, Jackie.
Listen, I know my body and I know myself. If I have ever in my life been sick before, I will admit it. And I will tell you
your whole lifetime
I was sick. This is what I did. This is what I felt.
No, we're gonna ask you.
Did you catch COVID, Jackie?
You've never been sick before, Jackie.
You never caught COVID? How you know?
If I have ever caught COVID, I would have been asymptomatic, and I have never shown any symptoms.
Right.
I have never shown.
Did you get vaccinated?
Huh?
Did you get
No.
vaccinated?
No.
Are you a vegan?
Nope.
On the save you diet?
Nope.
Hold on. So you didn't get vaccinated, right, Jackie?
Nope.
Why not use that inner voice?
Huh?
Why didn't you get vaccinated?
Because I have an underlying medical condition.
Hold on, you got a condition.
Wait, what?
Jackie is not pinching her nose when she talks. This is how I talk. This is my voice. You don't like it. I don't care.
Hold on, let me ask this because you're saying
vaccine is the fact that people with underlying conditions, so as myself, lupus.
Right.
Let her off the hook.
Can get
If
the
you're gonna say it and let the
Number
lady-
two,
Hold on a second. Hold on a
you
second.
were never sick, but now you got underlying conditions.
That was my point. You say you never sick, but you got underlying condition that when you take them vaccines.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Those
yeah,
things don't mathematically.
Like you literally boomerang daggered yourself.
Well, what I'm dealing with is
Hey,
I'm
Jackie.
dealing with blood clots, and I've been going to the doctors, and the doctors cannot figure out why.
It's called
I have
COVID.
been why I have been
Hold on, Jackie. Wait,
had
hold on,
a
Jackie.
service before COVID, and I have already had 2 operations.
So you might not
because-
need the vaccine. So you might want to stay away from the vaccine based off of that. Is that the medical advice you got?
Yes.
Okay, I can respect.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you just.
But
got-
I don't have anything against the vaccine. If I can get it,
got
I would. I don't have anything against it.
Yeah, you got it. Well, you should have left with that though.
Well, that's not the question that was asked. The question that was asked was, did I
never
have
been
a
sick?
vaccine?
You said you never been sick, and then you hit us with that.
Well,
you
that
never
was to
been
a
sick.
different question about having the flu. I
So
have
you don't
never
think
had the
that-
flu.
You don't think that
How do you know?
blood clots is not being sick?
Huh?
Blood clots. You don't think that's not being sick?
Oh, that's why she never been sick. She don't
Well,
count it.
listen, when I had a blood clot,
You
the
using it all
first
up on the
blood
blood
clot I
clot,
had,
Joe.
I lost all the feeling in my right leg.
That's sick. Yo,
And
we
I went, well,
So you had
I was
DVT?
coughing and all of that. So to me, no, that's not sick.
Man,
I
if you
just
can't
lost,
feel
I
your
lost all
leg.
the feeling in my leg.
But she be sneezing, blowing her nose. I ain't sick.
I did not know what was going on. Y'all making jokes. Y'all making jokes,
We're
but this
not
is
making
not
a joke.
for me.
Jackie,
This is
you
very
can have, let
serious.
me come on, Sadie. Don't cut me off. Hold on. Jackie.
This is very serious. It's not a
No,
joke.
Jackie, listen. We love you. I appreciate you. We want you to be okay. Okay? We're not making a joke.
Well, it sounds like a joke because you're making a blood
I
clot.
wasn't actually making a joke.
I like the little.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Hey, Jackie, I'm
Yeah, I
not
like the
making a
little
joke.
music. Yeah, I like the little. I like the little magical shit too. That's a good little. That's a good little thing.
Jackie made me laughing at it.
A little
Jackie,
bleep.
you the one said you never been sick, and then you say you lost feeling in your legs. That means you got sick. That's all we were
Well,
saying.
I didn't. When I said sick, I was talking about a
You mean like a
cold or a
virus,
flu.
yes.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that. To me, that wasn't sick.
I
You
That was
saying
a
you
medical
never had a
condition.
cold in your life?
Yeah, she know.
You've never had a runny nose in your
Yeah,
life?
she never bought Kleenex.
You ever had
A
snot
fever?
coming in your nose? That's part
Not-
of being sick.
Have you ever
Not-
sneezed?
You ever
Jackie,
felt
have
like
you ever
not-
sneezed?
Yeah, you come on, Jackie.
It's been some years since I had a
Damn.
cold.
Have you ever
Now,
hosted?
the
See,
killer
that you
question.
just changed your theory. You said never to.
The killer
Right,
question.
right, right.
Never
We
means
should go.
never
As
means
we-
not one time, not at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my dog.
Yeah, go
When I
Just
on.
say
ain't been
I mean
devastated in the
since
hospital
COVID.
sick. I get you. We all feel a little under the weather. That's your immune system working. I know you felt that way, a little under the weather. That means your immune system working.
So your throat never hurt before?
Never had a sore throat in your whole life, Jackie.
Or a fever.
Well,
Yeah, or a headache.
Let me preface this again.
Okay.
I'm talking about since COVID. Since COVID,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I have never had a cold or a fever or anything like that. And I have also said that since COVID, if I have had COVID, I have been asymptomatic. I have never had any symptoms of COVID, and I have not had COVID. The only reason why I did not have a vaccine is because the doctors cannot figure out why I get blood clots in my legs.
Yeah,
I have had 2 operations already. the blood clots in my legs.
Oh, that's some damn.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I have had to stay in the hospital.
She wears a mask, washing her hand, so her risk of getting sick has been reduced over the last couple of weeks, months, years, because of an increased consciousness. You Jackie, I'm on your side, Jackie.
Yeah, you ready to end the show on that note? We can never get.
But I'm not against a vaccine. And even when Sean was on the show, and when I used to go to Sean's shows, you know, I was promoting the vaccine heavily. And
yeah, same thing with Jawa. He's not anti-vax.
You know,
He's
for vaccine. He just said, you know, he just
we had the backman in the corner before he got it.
Well, he's different from me.
He finally got it up. He finally got it.
Yeah, well, he said he did. He was like, man, like, I got it. You had to get it, yo. He had the test. What's it called? The PPS test, man.
Yeah, he was taking Clearlung for a little while. Then he finally got it.
He was doing the tests that are only done by very few laboratories, which is a quantitative analysis of the actual antibodies in your blood. And the conclusion worldwide on those studies is you can't use antibody count to determine immunity.
Right. There's no test. He made up his own test.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was funny as shit.
He need to come back. He need to come back and retract that statement. He never retracted that. Man.
Yep, I say,
scared to
I
get
say,
it,
why you
y'all
let that
should
man
just
off?
acknowledge it.
Huh?
I said, if he was scared to get it, y'all should just acknowledge it. I'm not scared.
You can't
to
speak
get
for him. You can't speak for him.
that man. That man, the most intelligent man in the world. Yeah. The music come on when he come on.
Did your doctor tell you how to get the vaccine? Or?
Shout out to Wu Jia, man.
Yeah, his doctor ain't told him how to get the vaccine. That's just something he based on.
I took the test, and the test tell me what my PCI levels. I don't know when to get it. I say, what, nigga? Ain't no test to know not to get a vaccine.
Yeah, right. Because his sister's a nurse, and they got all the information.
My sister nurse.
He's been around it.
Oh no, he didn't do that one, did he?
Oh yeah,
what is he talking about?
Oh my God! And maybe he didn't know that I could actually quantify what he was saying.
He was horrible for him.
Man, that was crazy because you know we do it all. Everybody, and we talk about vaccines, and everybody that got shot out. We just like, nah, I get. Well, like what? I get mine. Like, what? I don't need one. I'm like, oh.
First,
that was counterintuitive on this.
What, yo? Yeah, in May I'm going to Tanzania, right? And I'm going to that site called I'm going there for other reasons, but I'm going to see if I can have time to go to what's that site called? Obergan Gorge.
Olduvai Gorge.
Yeah, see that site. My girl live in Tanzania and shit, and she knows exactly where it's at. So we're gonna so I'm gonna bring some picture back. You did. So I said
go to the museum. Y'all going to Kenya, right?
No,
Tanzania. Okay, yes, right. Yeah, Olduvai Gorge, Tanzania. Yeah, go there. They should have a museum there.
Yeah, so I'm
just go visit that, man. That's good, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, bring back some photos, man. We can share it on the show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it.
Don't say you seen no aliens.
Nah, I ain't gonna. We are aliens, nigga. Like polite saying.
We extraterrestrial, you know.
We extraterrestrial.
We made up of stardust because the elements that create the human body.
I'm a stardust, y'all. It's 12 them. He talking stardust.
You crazy.
You stardust in the 12th day. Look, man, we out here, man. Appreciate it, man. We be back with that, y'all. We out. Pseudo Killas on deck, man. Support Abs You Wear, like and subscribe, man. You know I'll be there on Sonetta University. I am over there kicking it. And make sure y'all travel over there with me. I'm gonna need some help. Always need some help over there, man. Appreciate all the intelligent people, man, that's been following me, that's been following the Pseudo Killas and all the support we getting, man. We try to stay away from the messy bullshit. Every now and then I might strike up the band a little bit, just from some fun of it, man. But we never gonna make our living off of talking crazy about people, man. We don't want to do that. We don't want to get in the personal lives of people. You know, we want to deal with scientific literacy. There's plenty of topics, and y'all stay wrong a lot against science, man. With that, man, appreciate you, Sosa. Appreciate you, Malcolm. Appreciate you, Cedric, Jackie, everybody.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Try to switch up the name. Try to switch up the name. Think I was Hey, try to change the name. Think I'm like, nah, that's Michael Jackson.
Listen, Sosa. I don't care what you got going on. You make show Sunday at the movies. You be on the panel, cause bro, it ain't the same without you, Sosa. You know that. You're a pseudo killer official.
And Sosa was here last week, man.
I tried to pull up.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Yeah, you was asleep talking about Sosa. You was knocked out. Where was you at? Sosa been here the last 3 weeks. So shit. Hey, Sosa, you see, so I keep forgetting Sosa not in the Facebook group.
I don't be on Facebook, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Ever.
You're right. Like, I get you to,
I don't ever be on Facebook.
Never. You ain't even in the thing. You was in the server.
Yeah, like some years ago. I mean,
you got by it.
Oh, no. Oh, you talk about the messenger joint.
Yeah, the server.
I'm in there, man. I be getting so many beeps and pays. I don't be looking, bro. Like,
okay.
Too much beep, beep, beep. That and the other shit, I be thinking, I don't got time to keep looking at my phone, man. Like,
yeah, we be going to war on that server. That server be fun as hell. We open that motherfucker up, man. You gotta come in there and teach on that sometimes.
Yeah, so look in the back.
You talking about the server joint?
The server.
Discord.
You got a new one?
No, it's the same one, but we be in there live.
Oh, I've been in a minute. Yeah.
Tomorrow, join the Discord. Unc is gonna give us his theory on the OJ. We going live.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that, Unc. That's off the record. It's off the record.
Doing that in the
Let's do that, Unc.
I'll pull up for that, Unc. I'll definitely pull up for that. What time you want to do it, bro?
Let's do that, man. Because OJ is not guilty, homie. What's up?
OJ. I want to hear the theory. I want to hear the polite theory. That got to be done off
man. I'm gonna tell you.
Got to be done in the service.
I'm gonna call you up on the phone. I'm gonna call you individually.
You ain't gonna put on the airway.
We do that. Join the Discord server tomorrow. Unc is gonna unveil his theories, his hypothesis on live on the Discord.
Yeah, I actually watched the 12-hour cross-examination with Effley Bailey and Furman, and I watched the 8-hour closing argument of Johnny Cochran and everything else. So when people be talking, it's like, like, what do you really know about the case? And
so what you say, he was guilty or not?
He wasn't guilty for murder, right? And that's why he got off, because they really couldn't place him on the scene, and he knew that. But he was responsible for a death.
Okay.
Well, that's why he got.
You already in the show up?
That's why he got convicted civilly.
Right now.